Oh, there was a dono before my stream crashed. Just as when are you gonna sing the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Fuck that.
But yeah, that just never happened.
You should have started it like right away. I don't know why you
My
fucking
internet
waited.
crashed. You think I'm gonna? It's like it might happen again, so I didn't want to do it right away. Like that's happened before. I restarted right away and then it crashed again like a
It's
few minutes
that
later.
bad?
It's just random.
Huh.
It's just random. I don't know.
Like how often is it though?
It'll happen like once a week at least.
Damn. At like the same time or just
And it's
like
random times too, which is the worst part. I wish it was the
damn.
same time. I've been dealing with it for years. It really makes you want to like move. I swear I'd be so much more productive and consistent if I had better internet. But it just ruins my mood entirely. Hi chat. Went to sleep? No, I just didn't bother restarting because I didn't know my Wi-Fi died. That's why it crashed. So hopefully it doesn't crash again. But no, the internet company, like in my area, is just really, really shit. My area just doesn't have good internet available, so that's why it's so inconsistent.
Like what do you use?
Well, I use Xfinity, right? But I meant like the best deal in my area is 50 upload speed, 1,000 download.
50 uploads.
50 upload, yeah, 50 upload. It's just the upload speed
So
in my area is
20
just
times
piss.
the download?
Yeah, I don't know why the download's so high compared to the upload, but the upload is just really shit. It uploads like the most important part for streaming, so sucks. If my upload speed was better, it'd be so much easier to like upload videos, all that kind of stuff. Like I have to wait so much longer. Xfinity is bad. I have it because I live in a remote area, but it's so unreliable. Okay, so it's not just me. It is pretty unreliable though.
I'm gonna
But,
go
like,
eat something. I'll come back in like 15 minutes.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, talk to you in a bit.
Play too long game? I'm not playing ML chat. I'm just chilling. Dude, if I play ML, I'll just be too tired to watch the series because I'll be trying so hard in ML. Like I'd rather just just chill and talk to chat. And that's something I never really did before. Like before, I like say we go back a few months, I would just play ML. Brawl is chill. I've just gotten bored of Brawl. A small potato with a chain on it. What's the point of that? Oh, it's a keychain. Any new weapons? Oh. Okay, well, almost scrap these two. Keeping these. Briefcase. See all this scrap. Yeah, why not? I got tiny gears. ISF? Yeah, probably. I'm not supposed to talk about it though, so I'm not going to say anything on ISF. Zane just says whatever he wants because he kind of can. Because he doesn't want to go, so it's understandable. But for me, it is not the case, so I not say. Is not case, I not say. You know what to be. Where's the military scrap? Okay, text piece, you're fine. Still purple badge yet? Yep. No new emotes, which I probably should add. New emotes. Dude, honestly, like I told Espers, like he can just add more emotes if he wants. He add whatever at this point. I can't be bothered. Oh shit. Dude, my eczema is so bad on my phone, my hand. Game name, Abiotic Factor. It's a fun game. Dude, my eczema is so bad on my hand. I have like steroid cream for it, and it helped get rid of it, but like it came back, and it's just like, what am I gonna do? Keep putting steroid cream in my hand. I put it on for the necessary 2 weeks. It didn't go away. I just keep doing it. What's this game? It's called Abiotic Factor. It's a fun game. I need food. Fuck. Okay, we have to set up an actual farm. I've been... So I streamed hours before the game. It's about an hour. I was like, why not? I'm gonna chill here anyway. Okay, we're actually gonna start farming. I need to set up a farm. How do I farm properly in this game? So tools, vacuum. Or platform, correct. Shiv. That doesn't help. Okay, farming. So I need to make compost. Oh, garden plots. These are what I need. And the soil bag. I guess I don't need the compost. Oh, this is helps crops grow quicker. Chat, I'm not gonna talk about ASF until it gets closer. There's like a public announcement. I'm only gonna say things as Zane already said, and then for very specific reasons. But like I'm not supposed to, so I'm not going to. RPG means role playing game. My Wi-Fi disconnected. That's why I stopped streaming. Okay, let's do some farming stuff. So, garden plot, square. I have soil already. You can get feces in this game? Where do you get feces from? I don't know if I want the super tomato seed. Where do I want my farm to be? Maybe just back here. This is fine. Clean water must be added for plants to grow. Okay, so I need to go get clean water. That sucks. Can I make like a filtration? Just... I don't know where I can get clean water from. Oh, there's the water. Make it right here, actually. Nice. Do I have to add soil as well? Plants. Pour water onto plants. And to light sprouts. While I joined live, my stream crashed. I didn't want to end it. It just crashed. Nothing I can do about it. When it just crashes like that, you know? There's just a bunch of rotten food here. can be scrapped. Oh, I can get the scrap. If I scrap this, let me do that. I need a lot of that shit. The biotic scrap. Need a lot of that. Make more farming plots. What's the difference between the round and the circular one? Is there a difference at all? Maybe not. Okay, I'm assuming there's not a difference at all. We'll go to Tarek's vid of G2 versus Gen G. Yeah, sure, man. G2 versus Gen G. Okay. What can I even make with the anti-verse wheat? Oh, I can scrap it for seeds. Ah. Not a bad idea. Might do that. Well, let's probably just plant the anti-verse wheat. I don't need more anti-verse wheat though. I kind of need actual food. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope that takes quick. Damn, that does not refill. What are you playing? It's a game called Abiotic Factor. It's a pretty alright game. Oh, super tomato seed. Let's plant these. I need 4 more plots. 2, 3, 4. Did I pour enough water? I don't know if I poured enough. Well, it's not going down, so I think I'm pouring enough. What is the main objective? So the plot of this game is you're a scientist, and your company, I guess, was like experimenting on dimensions from another world, like other dimensions, right? And then all of a sudden, the dimensions like break free, and the monsters come out, and then the military is trying to like silence you and trying to kill you as well, so you don't like talk about it. So essentially, you're trying to escape, and you have to defend yourself from the aliens and the military. That's about how that's the plot right there. Okay, there's all my water. Hope these grow. It's just -1 out of 5. I don't know what that means. Oh, does that mean? Oh, that probably means how much you can grow. Is that -1 right now? I won't have any for a bit. I'm assuming that's what it means. Is Minecraft for rich people? It's not really like Minecraft at all. I mean, you can build stuff, but it's not like copious amounts of air power. What requires air power? I can make lights. Oh, wait, I want this. I didn't know this is a thing, bro. That's crazy. So I want to put this like, I guess like right here. There's a plug strip. So to power, you have to power a lot of things in this game. There's power sockets. So I made a plug strip that I can power this up with. Now this has 2 plugs that I can use. So I can remove this stove over here, put it over here with the other stove. Fuck, I kind of want to bring it like up here then. Yeah, I could put the power strip right here and have like the stoves over here more. Or okay, this changes things because now I can do things a lot more differently. Let's package this. Keep that here for now though. Kind of move my bed. So I want this to be like here. Yeah, here's what I want to do. I want to have both stoves here. Just doing some decorating of the house, chat. Not even a house though. Thought bro on stream. Is this game free? Nah, it's not free. Fortunately. Yeah, fuck this up with it. Why does it have durability on the stove? What the fuck? Put some 2 pans on this. We got a big pot for this. Now, I'm thinking if I make 2 of these, can I make like a chain? Can I put this right here? Connect this into this. Then put this like right here. Oh, I can. Nice. So I want to make this go like all the way over here. Then it'll look cool. Pretty sure I can put it on the wall. I can. Okay. Put it all the way over here. Could this reach? Okay, this can reach so fucking far, dude. The range isn't even like accurate. Let's package this. Redo it. I think it'll reach really far. Okay, so I could put this like maybe like up here. Let's see if this will reach. Okay, I have to be within like interaction distance basically. So I can connect it as long as my character can actually see that far. So this I'm able to fit like over here. Actually, so I can go like out here. I can put it like right here then. Nice. Nice. Maybe we'll have this over here. Maybe not. Here. Still compete for M6 qualifiers? No shit. When I be? I'm just waiting for the ISF. Next. Waiting for the fucking qualifiers to start, and I'm waiting for. Okay, this is a bit. Okay, that doesn't really look good. Can I disconnect this? Yeah, I'll disconnect that. I'll have these two connected to the stove. There. Look at this. Got a little farm going on here. Got my cooking station right here. I do want to move this repair station. Let's do this. Damn, this thing's heavy. Honestly, I kind of want to move these farms. Because then I could have both repair stuff right here, but it's already too late for that. I don't want to exactly block this off either. I mean, this area, I guess I don't care about. suppose I can have it like this. Yep. You enjoying yourself, Rose Black? I don't mind. You talk shit. Makes you happy that you're wasting your own time. Say whatever you want. No, don't even mute him, chat. Let them yap. Or mods don't even bother muting it. Let them yap. This game's $25. Don't. I wouldn't say buy it. I'd say this is a game you play with friends. I'm playing it alone just because, like, I don't know, better to do. I also don't have friends to play with this time. Back to college? Hell no. Hell no. Bro, I'm just waiting until the fucking thing starts, man. We still have 20 minutes. Like, you want us to do this in the background? No. Just waiting. I mean, if you start spamming, it's a different story, but say whatever you want. Okay. -1 -5, -1. Oh, my bad. I gotta replace my bed somewhere. How can I send it? If you made a sketch, you know my Discord. Watch anime? Yeah, I watch anime. Not much, but some. What does this do, actually? What are carts for? Kind of a shit spot to have my bed, not gonna lie. Discord link, description. Discord link's in the description. I gotta clean myself. Oh, it's already night. Fuck. It's spooky time. Alright, let's sleep so it becomes morning. I don't want to wait at night. Trust all Lilling is it's good. Soul Lilling's alright. Not that good. It's very kind of generic, but it's pretty good. There are better stuff out there than Soul Leveling. PC or laptop? PC. When you're chicken? Hello, you're chicken. Think one year membership, man. Goddamn. Okay, nice this morning. Bro, why are you still out? It's a machine. Okay, I don't have anything to cook. Can my crops grow any faster? I thought I watered these. Do they need more water? Or do they just take like a while to grow? I don't want to aggro the robot. Is there any more water around? I don't think so. Why are you stuck in the same place? Go touch grass? What do you mean? Bro, you fucking kidding me? Ouch. I really don't want to fight this guy. Just a wasted ammo. Bro, really? Uncalled for. Finally, bro. Give me your meat. Give me that meat. Using this for thirst, I guess. Half-Life game? Yeah, that's the premise of it, actually. It's like kind of based off Half-Life, and it's like a survival mode, though. I need snacks. Full tank build, yep. That's exactly what they did. I wish you could buy fucking faster, bro. I have 50 bucks to spend. For sure, I can stack more than one thing. Yep. Give me that. Give me that. Skip. So what novels? I started reading Windbreaker. Windbreaker's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I like it. I bought everything in the vending machine. Oh, it grew. I think I should wait though till it gets like full. Not harvest it too early. Um,
I should probably locate a restroom.
you have to take shits in this game. It's kind of funny. I have to actually go out of my way to take a shit. This is nice. This is looking homey. A little homey here. Oh, this game? It's called Abiotic Factor. It's like a Half-Life survival game. How much time until the appeal starts? 15 minutes. Okay. Not too bad. Give me that pest pump. Pest romp. Oh, it's gonna be like alien cheeks. Who says I want that? Some alien booty. There's my food source. Why are you going to the women's bathroom? Bro, I'm just getting some food, bro. Yeah, everyone knows the women's bathroom is where you get the good shit. I can make stew as well. I need to fill this with water though. That sucks. That did not. It's not nearly enough water. I mean, do I even care to make stew? Not really. I'd rather have raw cooked food and I can bring drinks. It's growing! Let's fucking go! Why does it say negative 2 out of 5? Wait, can I just cook this like on the stove? Okay, no, I need a frying pan. Can I make frying pans? Oh, makeshift frying pan. Let's make 2 of those.
I can't contain this much longer.
Is this not powered? Oh, I'm stupid. I need to power this. Is this not being powered anymore? Okay, wait, I need to connect. Okay, low key, I need to disconnect this stove. I connect to this one. Then I'll connect this. Fuck, I missed it. To this stove. Nice. Okay, it's not the most visually pleasing, but whatever works, you know. Let's make 2 of these. Boom, some makeshift frying pans. Let bro cook. I'm cooking. I'm not gonna use my soup thing for a bit. Yeah, I'll put this away then. I can cook these hearts, but they're actually useful for stuff. What are the bench upgrades available? Medkits? I don't have that unlocked yet. Heater and box of screws. I guess I can do that. It's like a heater. And then get some box of screws. It should be up here. Nope, not up here. Where are my box of screws at? I'll just make some. Oh, I shouldn't need more than 4, right? In my inventory, hello? Are they not? Nice. Nice, bunch of upgrades. Now that produces heat. I have to go take a shit. Wait, what is this guy doing here? Hello? Back shots. Bro just runs. Like, I'm gonna catch up to you, you know? Bam. Last Day on Earth, another game. Well, I gotta take a fat dookie first. Fuck, I missed. Fuck, I missed again. There we go. Oh. I can't take a dump. Yeah, I've been constipated, you know? It'd be like that sometimes. Don't hate. It's not nice. I can fill these buckets with water. I'm pretty sure. I want to try something. I know there's like a big water tank. towards one of the areas. I need to bring water back home. So if I take these buckets to the water tank, I wonder if I can fill them up and then bring it back home. I need water for planting. I can only stack up 2? That sucks. Bad though.
Was he playing chat? It's a game called Abiotic Factor. I'm waiting for the MPL to start. Just chilling on this until it starts. I thought I just cleaned myself. I'm already dirty again? The fuck?
I spent about an hour driving today. Nice. You know, get back into the groove of driving. I haven't done it in a while, so. There's like a water tank somewhere here. I forget where. I don't want to fight you, bro. Actually, I'll take your meat. Hello? I literally blocked that. Pick some bioscrap. Okay, that water tank is right there. That's the water tank I need to go to right there. So I need to blast this fucker in the face. What's up? What's up, fool? Yo, it started? Okay. Fill bucket. Fill. Fill. Okay, so these hold 2,000 each. This holds 1,000. I'll drink some water too. That's eventually gonna run out. They're shooting it. Hope it's not me. Can I get like a water source, like a permanent water source somehow? Where all those creatures come from? That's the whole point of the game, is they come from like the dimensions, other dimensions. I was gonna join the watch party. Zane said he'd come back, but I'm not sure if he will come back. Maybe he'll just go to sleep just fine. Feeling a bit worn out, as you say. I clean myself here. No, I don't want to digest it. I want to wash myself. There we go. So I guess this would be like a good water source if I could purify it somehow. But I don't know. How would you purify this? You probably should. Well, probably be able to. It's just like an infinite water source. But I don't know how. Maybe take like a bucket of water. Water all this. Oh, I can hover over the grass to see how much water is in. Okay, good to know. Oh, I can bring all these buckets. And this water pot. Yeah, let's fill all this water up. Also, I'll fill this up as well. Or a plastic bucket into. Yeah, now I can fill all this up with water. Nice. Now I go back. I'm gonna empty out that water tank completely.
They have a PhD 8, but they're not.
They're not actually. They were talking about flying today, but they haven't though. Now their plan is like Monday. Can you play co-op? Yeah, 6 players. Survival horror? It's not really a horror. I mean, I guess a little bit, but mostly just like a survival. It's pretty fun though. Not this game again, bro. What do you mean? This game's great. I don't want to fight you. Leave me alone. Here, get some water. I closed the door on you. Cool. I might empty out this whole water tower right now. I actually did empty this out. I thought it would have a bit more, honestly. Alright, what now? What do I do with this remaining bucket? Is there a water tank in here? Doesn't seem like it. I want to find more water tanks to empty out. But I don't think I'll find it here. Can I take lava? Can I take this? No, I can't. Oh, lava. I guess not. I don't care about you. I'm just gonna run back now. Half-Life graphics? Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Half-Life graphics. Bro, why are you here? What the hell? Leave me alone. Fight each other, not me. Make love, not war. Can I purify water? Bro, I'm just wondering if I can purify water somewhere. Where's this lead to again? It's like nowhere, right? Yeah, it's just a corner of the map. Bro, no way. Leave me alone. Bro! Draft? It's actually drafted. Bro, it's still 5 minutes till draft. Don't say draft. The English stream doesn't start for another 5 minutes, and it doesn't mean and the stream will not start right away, even when it starts. Bro, leave. What the hell? Okay. I have plus 50 agriculture. Did something grow? Something must have grew. Bro, why does this guy keep spawning here? I don't want to fight this guy. Yeah, okay, so what if I fill this up? Wait, since this is bad water, if I put it on the stove, shouldn't it like boil and become clean? Would that not make sense? Yeah, it's purifying.
I am just about boiling up.
Okay, can I turn off the heating feature? Purify? Yeah, like get rid of all of the germs and whatnot in the dirty water. And I can save all the good water for the crops. So like if I go fill up this bucket, can I go put it on the stove? Or only cooking pots allowed on the stove? Yeah, it's only the cooking pots.
Perhaps I'm getting a little too endothermic.
Okay, can I turn off the heater on this thing? No. Jeez. So how long does this take to purify? Yeah, like another cooking pot. I can pour the rest of this in here. Then I'll fill this up again. I'll put it away. Now this is where all the buckets of water will go. Of clean water and whatnot. And yeah. I gotta keep through something. He always. Oh, these are carefully cooked pest rump and cooked pest rump.
I am just
There's a
about
difference?
boiling up.
There's actually a difference in the quality of like meat. This is cooked and this is carefully cooked. So carefully cooked is better than just cooked. Ah. I didn't know it was like a quality difference. Alright, English stream just started. I suppose I can call it a day. I suppose.
Government partner PBSE, presented by official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy, official e-wallet GoPay, official destination gaming and esport, Kyria, official gold partner UBS Gold, our partner in esports Campina, Dunia Games, GamesMax, Oraimo and Telkomsel, our supplier Indomaret, Point Coffee, Neo QLED, Supersmart TV Plus, and also Saturdays.
Zane coming back,
and our
call
brand
him.
new partner Jack Pro, Rashi
Bro,
Mirko.
he probably went to
This
sleep.
is gonna
I'm not gonna
be
call
a
him.
match. Really a match.
Well, it is a match for sure. But the supporters, man, that's what's up. We saw a bit of a glimpse of how intense the support is for both these teams. And man, that is what you want to see on an offline event, man. This is so good.
For sure. I mean, the Evos fans have been going crazy since day number one. They've been coming here every single day, and for them, I think they deserve a break. And if they want to get a break, Evos will have to win today, because then they won't have to compete tomorrow. So then the fans don't need to come tomorrow, and they can go full support later in the grand
I hope
finals.
Evos wins, not gonna lie. I want Evos to win.
Very menacing foe.
A tough foe indeed. We're gonna take a look at the bracket real quick after what happened to BTR Geek 3-0. Wow. And now we're gonna see Fnatic Onic versus Evos. Who will secure a spot, or one of them will secure a spot in the grand finals, and Riyadh to a battle in MSC. Today's schedule, Geek already demolishing BTR. And match number 6 of the playoffs is Fnatic Onic and Evos. Interestingly enough, Rashi Mirko, these two teams, they are, if one of them actually secured a ticket to MSC, they're gonna be a team with the most participation in MSC overall. So a lot of history for these two teams.
M1 Shans versus MSC 2023 champs. Yep.
But it's not about participating
Yep.
only, it's also about winning.
Unfortunately.
So it still matters a lot though. And for now, after seeing an intense and crazy upset in match number 1, are we gonna see another upset in match 2? That is the question that everyone has looming in the back of their minds right now. This is a very, very scary situation, because usually, especially for the Onic fans, it's almost like a done deal. Not anymore.
Yep.
No, not anymore.
Do you think that's because of Onyx regression, or other teams just catching up to Onyx?
I think it's a little bit of both.
For Onic, we've seen, for Fnatic Onic, we've seen, the 3P champions here who've been able to claim so many titles, have been able to go to MSC, and also winning 2 out of the 3 times they participated. Again, 2019 with the Kage era, and 2020
Kage era.
with this new Kage era. I don't know what we call them. I mean, last time we called them
The gods of the game.
the gods of the game. That could work as well, but at MSC, technically, they were World Slayers.
Right. That was the nickname they had for the longest time. You have to see, 4 times in MSC, man. That definitely has a nice ring to it. So, with the rivalry just heating up, we'll have to see. Both teams have shown that they have flexibility and they have crazy decisions. But that can be said for the previous match as well. And we saw how that went.
Yep, in the regular season of MPL Indonesia Season 13, they split the series 1-1 with Onic. I believe they secured the victory in leg number 2, and Evos actually securing in leg number 1. Number 1 team with the widest
Eat
hero
people's
pool
champion.
in the entire league. 14 for Lutpi, 16 for Keyboy, 13 for Kyrie, Suns, 13 at CW, 11. Do the math, Mirko.
Do the math, well, it just averaged
At
like,
least 40, right?
At least it
30
has
or
to be,
40.
right? I mean, there are 4 13s, 14s, it's all double digits, you know, so definitely, I think it'll be 50-ish, or maybe even, man, I can't math this fast, man. You put me on the spot, but what this means is they're so flexible in the drafts. We've seen that Fnatic Onic, they've been able to find success on red side, on blue side. It really doesn't matter in the playoffs. Meanwhile, in the regular season, they've actually kind of like moved on for their red side full support that Yeb really loves to utilize, the red side only. So now that a lot of teams have been trying to take the red side away from them, they found
Luke P
that
looks like an
comfort
uncle.
from blue side. And I think in this meta
Jeez.
particularly, blue side has been able to find a lot more wins.
Luke P.
We saw how GateFam, though, were able to just find a way, find those weird drafts. GateFam themselves aren't very flexible when it comes to the widest of hero pools. But for Onic, that's definitely a big factor here. With not a single player on there going below number 2 when it comes to flexibility. That says a lot, and that is part of the reason why Coach Jeb has been able to concoct such confusing situations. And you can see that for Onic, they can play a very wide array of different playstyles.
For sure. As we're gonna take a look at the lineup for both of these teams, I expect no changes at all from Onic and Evos. We're gonna see in a second. Still Lutpi, Kyrie, Suns, Keyboy, and CW Calvinata on the gold lane. Meanwhile, Evos, Shirley, Clockun, Annabelle, Fluffy, Dreams, and Grants on the gold lane. Grants versus CW, Mirko. What do you expect as a gold laner?
I expect Brands to be either bombastic or fantastic. You flip the coin, but CW as consistent as ever. And just like that, we will see who will claim the first slot into the grand finals, into MSC. Riyadh bound for one of these teams. The Sky Kings looking to defend their title up against the People's Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fnatic, Onic, and Evos Glory!
Evos Glory and Onic.
Versus the claws of Evos. Which one is sharper? Which one is stronger? In this match, the battle to decide who's going to Riyadh. Who's gonna be the rep for Indonesians?
Have to see what kind of strategy, especially with Coach strategy for Evos going up against Coach Jeb. Is the double coach enough to go up against this new mastermind, megamind? We're seeing a Sar Marshall, Daydang pitches them against each other, supported by Adi and Caleb on the sides. For Evos, they've been able to actually go and just go with their own style and just win it out. They haven't really done a lot of counter drafts, a lot of with execution to really get the better of even the best of teams right here. Now against Onic, will that be enough? Will they be forced to do something a bit more creative?
I like that. Stick to your own preference instead of adjusting to the enemies, especially against
Onic jacket? That looks alright. I like the old colors more though.
I'll go throughout the years with Onic Indonesia or even Onic PH. And for all of you guys out there that's missing out on the live event in Jakarta International Velodrome, please, by all means, you can just come here right now or maybe tomorrow or in the grand finals, as we can take a look at the stats for both of these teams. Same win rates, but look at that hero pool, Rashi.
54, like we were talking about, Mirko. That's a huge number. If you look at the most banned by opponents as well, it's just quite a stark difference. The assassins here for Onic, definitely. But for the side of Evos, you can see 2 EXP laners showing again the presence of Fluffy in that macro game, in those team fights. So dynamic, such a signature player when he can get the heroes that can make those plays happen. And the most picks though, the Tigreal and the Minotaur, showing that Evos loves those team fights. They like Dreams to be able to make those game-changing plays, and with the experience, with the instinct that he's developed over the years, who can blame them? For the side of Onic, the jungle seems to be always focused down, but that Pakito has been always so prior to their win condition, and we're seeing a lot of teams wise up to it and target that EXP lane, trying to find a way to just shut down Lutfi, denying him any real impact in the game. Today, Evos will probably do the same thing, but Onic will definitely have something as a response.
What the? Oh, that's pretty neat. What the hell? Holy shit, that's huge.
Top 3. Nolan,
That is a
8
huge
times,
banner.
Joy 8 times. Fanny, I believe also 7 to 8 times. So already a whole different team or a whole different strategy is needed to face off against Onic just because of the presence of Kyrie. Time and time again, this guy is a big game player. He's not afraid to bring out the assassins. Even last game or last match against Geek Fam, it was a closeout game in game number 4. They bring up the Fanny, a hero that you should probably not pick on that kind of situation, because we've seen even in NICD, game number 7, best player going on Fanny. Didn't work out because there's too much risk that you can deal with. That kind of situation, no objective take, no objective control. But Onic is just a whole different team, man. They are confident with what they pick, especially if Kyrie.
Oh, this is like a
is
soccer
Kyrie
match.
heroes.
They thrive with
Good way
those
to put
risky
it.
picks. They thrive
Soccer
with
match, huh?
gambling on their skills, on their mechanics, but that's not what got them here.
Right here, you look at the most picked jungler heroes in each region. For NECT, you do see the Akai showing up right there, but generally it's always been the Fredrin and the Barats, along with the Boxshot, has fallen out of favor, at least for now, when we saw in the regular season making a comeback in the playoffs. But for the side of Evos, there's a key difference here. Their jungler has been able to find success, weirdly enough, on all these signature picks that in theory should not be in the meta, should not work. But Evos has found a way to make it work. And so far, no real team has been able to really shut him down. If they go and try and ban it away, they let go for a lot of other prior heroes, and that is what has made Evos such a fearsome opponent.
Look at that. The crowd is pumped up on the possibility of their team going to MSC in their full gear with all this choreography. I'm so happy to see the excitement, man. This is just beautiful.
The passion has been here all the way from day number 1 again for the Evos fans. It was first against Liquid Aura, then against Bigatron. Both wins.
Come on, bro. When's it gonna start?
Other than the players, the coaching staff, obviously, we have to give it to the crowd for always hyping every little play that happens. Everything that goes Evos' way, it could be a Lethal Wanderer. Something as small as a Lethal Wanderer retry win. And the crowd goes wild. The Evos fans are so full of passion, and that's definitely one of the big factors as to why Evos are performing the way they are in the playoffs.
But today against the Onyx supporters in full swing as well. Earlier shown on broadcast, chanting their own anthem. We'll have to see. There's going to be definitely a showdown in decibels.
Draft. Nice.
We're moving into the Coliseum towards the first drafting phase, presented by the official tournament smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S24 series. And already a quick progression in the bans.
Look at that, Ling and Kadira. You never thought this kind of bans would be in MPL Indonesia playoffs, but with the presence of Sans and also Kyrie, anything possible. And this Kadira is one of the ways of Onic to deal with this kind of TPS that's just so annoying, especially Natan. it's always the solution that Coach Jeff offers.
Do
We know exactly what Falcon was able to use to beat Mixed Alpha, to beat Liquid Aura. It's that Loyi. That's up for grabs for Evos Glory. First pick, always for Evos, usually. Do they change anything?
I feel like there's no real reason to do so, especially with that macro pressure that he can get for Kwakun, who's been so creative and so good at just randomizing where he brings his team with the diversion. Now for Onic, knowing that they're up against a lot of mobility, technically global presence, what will they do? Is it going to be a split push scenario? Is it going to be a team fight counter? We've seen multiple ways to deal with the Loyi. So far, none of them have been a complete shutdown.
And there's no global presence hero anymore. Moskov banned, Chip banned, even the
Perfect Loyi.
global presence adjacent, like
And Evos is pretty good Loyi.
And now Coach Jeff has to, or like the whole entire lineup has to figure out how to deal with Kwakun. What's gonna be the solution here?
Akai Roger is my guess, because looking at the Baksha pick, usually you would want to go for the Baksha here, but the thing is, up against Evos Glory, I think this is one of the only teams you don't want to go Baksha against if you don't ban the Alpha, right? It's a big pick, so that's why here, didn't go for the Akai actually, they went for the Valentina plus the Roger to start things off. They want to see what Evos go for in the jungle and then react.
But that's a problem when you try and go against Evos.
Hey, Alpha on? Maybe.
They can wait
Pretty funny if he does.
long times. Even after the second
Roger,
phase, it would
man.
really allow Onic to waste
Pretty
a lot
strong.
of advance here.
Early game.
With the Valentina already picked up, it kind of denies like a Faramis and other big ultimates. Will they go for something like a Tigreal and Minotaur though, is my question. Having the Valentina available to try and steal some of those ultimates away.
Two signature picks in a row, or maybe three from Kwakun. Annabelle once again, 73% win rate. That's probably 10 of them are Annabelles. It's the only one that uses this hero and has found success so far in MPL Indonesia. And also, Mr. Japran, trying to bring the bombasticness in the game.
The bombastic.
Do you want to go for Nolan now? That's my question, right? I mean, technically no Ling, but if you want to match up that Alpha clear speed, it's either Baksha that gets countered by Alpha in these team fights. If you want to avoid team fights, Akai. But if you want to go guns blazing with this kind of comp, Nolan?
That's the safe bet here if you want to go for their Akai. Nolan though, we've seen it used by none other than Annabelle himself. Well, Onic dare to use it, or
Maybe
if
look
they are
the
thinking
hero.
of going with it, they can just wait and show it off later. They go for the Grok first here. Yahweh's signature pick, but he won't be in here for today.
Oh,
Having a lot of ways to go
Grok.
for
Interesting.
the
I like how they said Yahweh signature pick.
Can be a valuable tool, but other than that, just the barricades.
Kyrie
Also
gonna
a way
get
to
alpha
deal with the
head
Loyi
on.
as well. Not
He
getting
might get
CC'd
alpha
by
on.
that,
Let's see.
Passive, and also an extra layer for
I can't stop
Bronze
yawning, bro.
to be peeled when he's trying to go in with the Blazing Duet, because the knockup is very lethal. Going into the second.
I'll use action really quick before the
phase.
series starts. Right back.
Right now, Evos doesn't have an EXP and a row. Meanwhile, Onic, no jungler and EXP. Non-Q is the usual second banning phase favorite export on the XP.
This was an export ban that was so prio, actually, by, or was it other teams when they go up against Evos? They really want to make sure that this export doesn't really fall into their hands, especially if they want to go for those teamfight styles. And Evos' particular teamfight style, where they can just rush in and literally overwhelm you with all the damage, with all the tankiness in these fighters. It's almost like a throwback to the old 1-3-1 double fighter meta in the side lanes. It's a whole different situation now, but with the Fanny ban away, Evos are thinking that, especially for Onic, it's going to be some kind of assassin potentially in the jungle.
Now, again, an EXP lane ban is apparently for Coach Yep. Ludwig's option is quite limited by now. Same with Fluffy, and also another EXP ban.
Ooh.
So
Hang on a
maybe
minute.
they're gonna bring up something like Benedetta or Paquito, by the way.
Keto. It's always been respected against Onic for the most part. It is open, and you don't really see a reason not to go for this Paquito, man, for Ludwig.
I think, you know, there are a lot of XP lane heroes that come to mind. Paquito, Yuzong, Benedetta as well. They want to go for full dive. Technically, Yuzong can also make its way here. With the anti-CC, Black Dragon form, you do have a better way to enter these team fights.
Okay.
But Thamus.
I fed my cats too. Thomus. They really want to prioritize this first turtle, huh?
Nickname there.
Onyx comp is like all early game.
He's going to be having the same kind of impact that the Alpha does, right? A bit tanky, does damage, can sustain a lot in the middle of those brutal fights. It's like an alternative to the CC. It's a bit more.
Are they gonna last pick assassin?
But right now,
I can see Onic taking an assassin here.
that wild charge,
But only Haya's open.
as an engaged
They have such strong early game.
to really try and stop Evos as they go for an Edith, as well as a Baratz. Massive presence in the EXP lane as a main frontline. A lot of damage behind them as well. With the low Yi, we've seen that a proper frontline is essential to guarantee that all that AoE, all that damage can be put to good use. Now for Onic, how will they want to react to this? Do they find ways to go for crazy flanks? Someone that can just maneuver around and go for an assassination with the low Yi?
Maybe.
Might be. But what I really like about Evos' composition, especially the frontliner, is the fact that
I can see them going a weird jungler here though, or they just go Basha. But I think it might be a weird jungler. Julian, dude. Okay, I knew they were gonna damage, but Julian. Julian.
Kyrie, man, what are you on?
Julian.
I thought maybe a Nolan pick, maybe Lancelot.
I knew. I was thinking damage, but I'm
He
amazed,
surpasses
Julian.
the expectations, and let's see if his performance will be as bombastic or fantastic as that pick.
Man, we got a note here that the Julian.
Julian.
Ever since last time we saw the Julian show up in MPL ID, there have been some buffs to it. It now clears a lot healthier, a lot faster, a lot better overall in the early game. A move by Moonton to try and make it a bit more viable in the jungle. Even so, we haven't really seen it being used, and now for Onic, it's there. What kind of Julian are we gonna see? Is it damage based? Is it a utility?
It's not gonna be a tank, bro.
Mindset for this Julian. Only time will tell as we enter the land of dawn.
Let's see who's gonna take the momentum
5
first.
seconds
In this
till the
very
enemy
first
reaches
game of
the
a best of
battlefield.
5.
Smash them.
The decider to the one who's going to go to MSC 2024. It's Evos Glory versus Fnatic Onic.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Immediately you can see not a lot of fighting in the mid lane. Stark contrast to Bigatron versus GateFam. Everyone has their own agenda right here. But look at the clear speed. Kyrie already going a lot earlier.
Sods. Taking some
Actually
damage.
faster than Annabelle. And you see Evos rotating though. Keyboy relatively secure on the Grok, but he needs to be careful.
Keyboy made the red
just
buff
from
go all the way
sheer
back
damage
around.
output. You have to remember with a
Kinda
fighter like
cringe.
Alpha, he doesn't need to wait for too many items to really start getting online.
You know the changes now, right? You can actually clear so fast on the Julian. The changes to the passive now, they allows you to get the attack speed buff, that passive, much sooner in the game. You get so much power, and I guess that's a way to go up against Alpha. We were talking about how you need to match
The Julian
Alpha
buff is pretty
with clear
good.
speed.
I like it a
Bach can
lot.
do it, but in team fights he can't.
Try it. I'm
This
not
guy
sure if
goes
it's good enough to play
Julian,
like
he clears
jungle
maybe even faster, but
on
in these
stage,
team fights, he can
but
actually shred
it is
through
a pretty
the
nice change.
And it's a jack of all trades, right? You have the anti-CC, you have the burst, you have even a way to get away easily. So it's a hero that really is something that Kyrie is known for.
Let's just hope he doesn't call Mahoraga, because then it'll be a
Spoilers,
single
spoilers.
V5.
People don't know what that means, Shevin, so...
I don't watch JJK, but I know what that is.
Well, we're still in the clear for now, but look at the emblems by Gainsing earlier. You saw that Kyrie actually goes for the Swift there, and so did Dreams. So Dreams is trying to be an extra damage dealer, but look at this. Annabelle.
That's some good damage. Damn. From just a 1-2 auto, 2 autos. That's some decent damage.
And the chain.
That's
The thing is, Kyrie will never start
not
it.
really an equal trade either. Annabelle has to use the spear of Alpha.
Oh my god, Luke P. Big damage.
Combo from a Julian. So he has to be careful.
I don't think they're gonna fight this.
For this kind of engages from Kyrie, maybe just waiting for Dreams.
Well, I don't know if this fight is in Onyx's favor.
And once again,
That's what I'm trying to say.
playing an assassin.
They're gonna announce it before Kyrie gets there.
Power of nature to go in front. That's a spear of Alpha, but a wild charge as well. No one's
Who gets it?
retribution. It's Claw again. Who finds it?
Claw can get it.
Quicker
Gets
than
it.
welcome, finding one.
Keyboy.
Spinning Sans back out, and
Oh,
that's
Sans is
first
dead.
blood to the
Keyboy flickered
scratches
away.
Of the Alpha.
quite uncharacteristic right away from Onic.
Yeah, Kyrie was too late, bro, to fight that. He shouldn't have went for his blue.
And try to make up for
If he wanted to contest turtle. Like, if he goes for his blue, he's giving him turtle for sure.
But now,
And he'll didn't retry that, by the way. And Keyboard has no retry, so it's just a free red.
That's a diversion defensively. They cancel it out, but look at the spear of Alpha.
Wait, what the fuck? They just left Annabelle there. What a misplay. What a misplay. They left Annabelle there.
Left behind, left for dead. Great moment for Onic there, and you're seeing the damage potential from the Julian though, with the empowered side.
Hey, kind of fucked up. Pachu, I think it's only gifted. Appreciate it, man.
Spot him out right here as we take a look at the talent predictions by the Samsung Galaxy S24 series.
Not a horrible death.
Seems like for the most part, it's
No way, Mirka said 3 on Onic. Jeez.
disagreement between the English desk and the Indonesian desk, except for Shevin though.
Yep,
Indonesia does all things.
right away, right
Get
now.
out of here, Shevin.
Evos are
Yeah, I
gonna
do
win.
think that Evos is a whole different breed in the playoffs, just like KB said. And it's very apparent. Like, so far in the playoffs, they're playing nothing like the way they play in the regular season.
Well, we'll have to see if that will be enough though to go up against Onic, because they have been cleaning
Borax
up as
Alpha, big
well.
power spike.
We saw that when their backs were against the wall, they immediately turned up the speed, turned up the heat. So
I like
it's almost
Evos'
like
draft more than Onyx, not gonna lie. Onyx seems very early game snowball heavy, so if they don't get like first lord and get like at least one high ground first lord, it's gonna be really rough.
4 minutes so far, nothing much going on. 1-2-1. Not much gold lead either from Evos. Still could have gone either way. SCW. Whoa.
Brands blazing duet, some aggression here. Going back.
CW back.
I like that. I like that. Aggressive and not really.
Seems like he wants to
worried about
1-2.
the
He wants to go
resources.
mid.
It's gonna be up right away. In
Yeah,
next
he's gonna.
fight, possibly. And now you can catch up to the wave in the middle.
Grant's getting poked down. He has full stacks though, so he's able to just walk around. Meanwhile, Lutpi trying to find an angle now onto.
Lupi is gonna eat Kyrie. Wait, that's a huge. Wait, why would Lupi split? Dude, Lupi. Or not Lupi, Fluffy. Oh wait, Keyboard's dead. Annabelle trying to do his best here. It's gonna fall. Okay, Fluffy made such a massive misplay there. Fluffy literally spit Kyrie at the turtle. If Fluffy spit Kyrie away from the turtle, Kyrie wouldn't have gotten that retry.
2 kills or 3 kills.
I don't know why Fluffy imposter, Fluffy Among Us. Oh my god!
That's a lot of damage. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my lord, Julian damage. I got ×2. I'm a little behind.
He's here for damage, and just like that, one turret, and almost an instant snowball from Onic.
He ate Luppy, not Kyrie? Oh really? I thought he ate Kyrie. Am I stupid? I swear he ate Kyrie. Am I dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. He ate songs? He ate songs? Okay, I guess I'm just a liar. He ate songs. I thought he ate Kyrie. I don't know why.
A great job here.
I think because Julian and Valentino look so similar.
Technically, it seems like a bit of a team fight composition.
He ate Luppy? Bro, everyone's saying different things.
A lot of them actually do a lot of single target damage. So if Evos misstep, it seems like Onic
That Julian damage is kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Just bursting down the main front line, but look at this, Kyrie.
Divergence. Kyrie gets eaten. Oh, he bursted though. Stun, chain CC. Kyrie! And he's gonna fall still. Double flicker from Fluffy and Dreams. Loopy in the middle of the team here, Brands. Is gonna fall. Falcon falls as well. Dreams kind of alone here. Fluffy is just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna hit the wave and die for it. And Dreams is gonna fall.
It's a full.
Wait. Holy shit. He actually almost got that kill.
This is the Onic that we're used to seeing. No stop at all. Just dominating in every clash possible. 2.3k gold lead in 7 minutes. They are rolling.
They took out Kyrie, Evos, but at what cost? They lost a lot there. And at perfect timing, Onic going for the turtle. Look at that clear speed. That's the Julian power. Now it's back to business as usual, hunting down for these turrets. Without the outer turrets on the side lanes, this mid area is the only safe refuge for Evos. Even in the jungle, you can see Keyboy is looking for information. And this
I'm so tired. Holy shit. Diversion?
Oh, they're going for it again right now.
Holy shit, they don't know.
Does he read it out? Uh-oh. It's a stare down.
Uh-oh.
Jetson is welcome by Fluffy.
No.
It's not going.
Well played, Loopy. Well played, Loopy.
Wow. Great wisdom from Lutpi there to recognize that there's no one on the map. Where are Evos? With a Lo Yi, they are somewhere, possibly close to me. He is not
Well
Oh,
taking
played,
any
Lutpi.
chances. Take a look at some of the items here. The in-game equipment by Tunia Games. Keyboy acting all tough, but he only has 3 components. He isn't really going for a full item just yet. He wants to have that. Those
Can see it from B-Boy. Loopy at the ult. This was welcome. Still dead though. Fluffy gets shredded.
Absolutely deleted.
Gosh damn.
Sun stole away the primal rat. Loopy on Annabelle.
Loopy on Annabelle, I think Annabelle should be fine. Oh, Loopy not a great spot here. Under Tower Aggro. He's gonna follow Dreams. Tower Wrath isn't gonna do anything though.
With the Spear of Alpha
Doesn't really seem like it.
Onic take that 1-for-1. 2 with the turret in the mid lane and
Yeah, Onic definitely came out on top there. They got turret and they got one.
They're still rolling through.
The Brad's pick kind of shit here, not gonna lie.
It's possible they're gonna pull the trigger. That was an exchange, but an
They
exchange.
picked it into Thalmos. I don't really know why. It's kind of a counter matchup.
Hirashi, I thought Holy Crystal is a late game item.
He just immediately rushed it. He knows that the scaling, the numbers on that Julian is so good.
Stream's
And with
lagging?
that, I mean, earlier we saw how Big John
Happens.
was able to use this Barats to be a main front line, and Coach Boots right here.
Coach Boots.
He is admiring his team's work. You saw that.
Why is it getting stuck randomly? I don't know. I see the issue too. I think I'll pause it and I'll let it play. I think it's because I'm too like up to date with the times too. It does that. Let's see if it does it now. I don't think it will.
Just pushing the tempo. They have all the turrets, and they're not allowing Evos to make the plays off of the
Let's hope this
diversion
helps.
from the Loyer.
Uh-oh, diversion. Keyboy spots it out.
Diversion, but no follow up.
And notice how earlier in that fight, Keyboy just casually walks in with the power of nature, and the fact that they are so concerned about the wild charge just pushes everyone from Evos away. They have to try and find a solution for that as well, because Onic, they can do it again right here.
Fluffy should not be walking so far up, bro. Like he's literally just gonna die. Like what? I don't know what he's doing. I actually don't know what he's doing. They have to give this, by the way. They can't fight this now. Fluffy's walking up as if he's invincible, but bro, it's like, what is he doing?
Just dominant.
The fuck is Fluffy doing? Dude, I have no idea.
They're gonna take it.
Okay, this game is pretty over because Onic doesn't still walk up, so they can end with like the first 2 wards. They get their lead, be really huge.
With a vengeance and blade armor. Now Brands
Annabelle Retries. What's out here?
for that blazing duet.
Brands is farming pretty hard. He's got the triple items.
For more DPS.
Kyrie.
Power spike, and the fight breaks out.
Death's welcome as enhanced chain connects on the dream. Still.
Sounds flickers out.
Keyboy who lands a wild charge on
Wild charge, but not really hit much though.
Mid lane. That's a tier 2 claimed by Fnatic Onic. Nothing to retaliate with.
Sounds no flick.
Wow, the fact that San's technically
You
got the
talking
block
like you
there,
can do better.
and he just walks out of there.
I'm watching the stream and we're all saying that. Are you gonna say that to every single person? Bro, like what? Let's just watching it and talking about it.
Man, Kyrie
Tell every single other
matching
chatter
the
that said,
divine
what is
blade
Fluffy
as well.
doing? The same shit. Like,
Even
please.
without it, he was able to just one-shot anyone in the front line.
You fucking stupid.
Now he'll be looking to try and do the same. Whoa, my God.
Falcon forces the flicker out there, lives barely.
But now onward onto Keyboy, who's forced to flicker out. Conceal play.
Dream flickers out. Is he gonna live? He'll be fine.
Only forcing Evos back.
Already, a lot of gold lead has been put up.
Will they ban Julian? I doubt it. Julian only worked here, chat, because they literally drafted 4 early game heroes. Every single hero on Onyx team, like that's why I called out Assassin for last pick. Like I looked at their whole team, it's all early game. With Assassin, you always want to have early game picks, so you can like not get invaded.
Rolling through the Tigers.
Even San's picked
I know they're gonna go Julian, but I just know they're gonna go with damage with how their comp is set up.
Which means he can
Like they want a snowball, or either they want a snowball with like an assassin. Kyrie.
Expend their resources to try and shut down
They force Alpha early on.
CW has been
I mean, it's just his biggest comfort. Alpha's good versus tank jungle, so yeah, if they play Assassins, unironically better. He's not doing bad in Alpha still, but if Alpha's the best versus tank jungle.
Sans can output that DPS.
This marks Julian's debut.
Good night,
MPL
world.
Indonesia Season 13 after last being used by Suelo in MPL Indonesia Season 11.
Oh, wild charge goes off.
My goodness, the damage on the
Beans
Viking
HP,
pounds
can he
the
get out
back.
though? No, he's gonna fall. Purify from CW. Annabelle getting quite melted here. He's gonna fall. Fluffy eats someone. Flickers back. Kyrie in a bad spot here. Will not be able to get out. It's a 1-for-3 trade.
Kyrie for 2.
Trade that they're happy
1-for-3 trade.
Any day of the week, 1, 2, 3.
Now, the later this game goes, the much better it is for Evos. Now, okay, Clockun.
Fnatic Onic in the base.
Can he defend this
Go
tower?
for the siege in the bottom lane, but will not be able to do it. Not with that wave, at least. Evos dealing
Okay,
with it very,
they don't
very
go for this
well.
next tower. I feel like they could have, honestly,
Pull back.
but they chose not to.
They give away a shutdown though with Kyrie going aggressive there. 5 seconds till he's up.
6K goal lead.
Is already ready for the taking. And you see that Brands went with
They
the
clock
low-score leader.
3,000.
He recognizes
Yeah,
the
something like
threat
that.
of that magical damage. But that's the problem here. Will that alone be enough? It's not just
Loopy's got a
Kyrie. You saw that
massive
in
goal
that
lead over
day
Fluffy.
siege
Like an insane
from
amount.
Fnatic
Look at his build.
Sans was just hitting, free hitting.
No
Becoming a
dominance is
DPS
interesting though.
character. Onic now jumping on the
But I
board
guess because
right here.
Val
Evos
Grok Habit, he
don't
doesn't
seem to
need
be
it that
positioned
much.
to contest for anything.
Zero diversion play value has been used by Clockun. A polar opposite on what he did against Pikachu
Wait,
Alpha.
And like,
Dreams has Starlium, like second item on Romedith. I don't know about that. I don't like that.
Previous ones.
Well, now
Like you don't really need more damage. You need to be tanky. Look at Fluffy. He's getting fucked.
clump up together. There's a wild charge threat.
Already, he's just treated Fluffy as the main front line.
Empowered side that can just follow up. And now
Oh,
Fluffy's stuck behind a
Fluffy's
wall.
dead.
Jetsons welcome defensively. Dreams as well with the onward defensively, but the primal rack gets stolen away and Fluffy gets eliminated in the back.
So even with the flicker wild charge, I think I can't place a duet, but it's not gonna matter. 3 dead. The Dreams live, flicker's out. Oh my god, the knockup prediction is crazy. It's over, right? Brands doesn't even have like Blazing Duet to defend this.
They're an absolute psychos to the game.
Should be over.
5-2-1. Grant's the only lone defender of the
Julian
Tigers.
goes crazy.
Flip the coin is what he needs to do. Maybe reset.
Go back.
Is what they need
Go
to do
in,
as
Brands.
well.
Come
That's a
on.
stolen
That's
blazing
over.
duet
Bro doesn't try.
to dance on Evos' game 1
Dude,
rage.
the Julian Snowball.
That
Only
is
Onic.
a statement from Fnatic Onic to the Tigers.
Yeah, it is a mistake from Evos to prioritize the alpha. Because if they go Julian, bro, you better off going tank jungle.
You're the challenger.
A dominant showing, shutting down the alpha from Evo, shutting down the whole aggression. We thought that
Very
Evos
nice,
were
very
gonna attempt
nice.
to run over a Fnatic Onic, but Onic pulled the reverse card and ran over Evos instead.
Again, thank you, Polish, for 20 gifted. Appreciate it.
An absolute stomp. Julian's debut in Season 13 in the hands of a man that is known as the best assassin user in the world, successfully brings Fnatic Onic closer to Riyadh, to MSC.
We've talked about the hero pool and the confidence that Kyrie and the whole team has to him. And this kind of situation, a debut pick turned into a convincing victory. Now, job's not done. 2 more games to go to Riyadh.
It's a great play for Onic to just deny everything. And look at the Roar Master himself. Subdued for now. Waiting for the next opportunity. But Onic denying the global play, responding, reading through that macro play that
No
was
roar
so
today.
aggressive,
No
so
roar today.
confusing for anyone going up against Evos and even matching the
No
alpha
roar
players.
today.
They definitely have done their research. And
The
even in the
research.
graphic phase, you saw that Evos were the ones that were
Low-key, I
caught
kinda
completely
hope-
by surprise.
I want it to be a 3-0, but I also want Evos to win.
Julian has potential.
So now I'm
If he
conflicted.
can beat the alpha in clear speed, I think now people are gonna absolutely think that there's some value to this pick.
It's just a curveball. A perfect curveball from Coach Yep in the last phase. of
Coach
this draft.
Yeb, the one and only. The Coach Yeb.
We've asked the question, how do they break through the front line?
Coach Yeb. I taught Kyrie.
Potential in Edith
Yeah, we
and
know.
Also Baratz. Well, you have Julian.
Bow down, this guy taught Kyrie, chat.
With those Holy Crystal first item and what's the item? Holy Wings? Not
Blood Wings.
Blood Wings.
I'm sorry.
And Divine Glaive Rush, right? So, I mean, just the Holy Crystal alone, he was able to shred through the frontliners with the Divine Glaive, Arashi. He was
Julian
basically
after this
dealing
game,
true
Julian
damage.
YouTubers contain. Yeah. Gonna go straight up.
The genius one is something that he goes, Julian would go for.
Merker doesn't have much energy because of BTR sweep? Yeah, probably.
We want that power.
Can you blame him?
It's not just the Julian, right? Oh, the Julian, that's the empowered side. That's big damage. Then there's Sans with the Primal Wrath. We saw that in the bottom fight there. Maybe we'll see it in the highlights. Sans just caught Evos completely off guard. He was just free hitting, and he just secured one
He was
kill
getting
and did
freaky.
a ton of damage to everyone else.
Let's see though, who was the most valuable player in that game?
wonder.
We all
no
know.
surprise there, no surprise.
We all know.
Kaya once again showing off with his debut Julian.
Just give him the assassins, I think now, yeah? I think we can all agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Damage dealers? Okay.
Maybe. I mean, in a way, it's still easier to deal with than this Julian, because he was absolutely elusive with it. He is the player of the game, presented by our official tournament smartphone, Samsung
Yeah,
Galaxy Series.
carry deserved for sure this game. He popped off on
going in
Julian.
aggressively, but the management of his skills, which skill to empower.
Bro, why
This
is
so
like,
good.
I don't know if it's like the angle, but his wrist, his like right hand wrist just looks like it's the shadows probably, but it literally looks like it's deformed, that wrist, his wrist on the right hand. Is that just me? It looks so weird, the wrist. It's probably just how like the angle is in the shadows, but like it looks so weird to me. Edited? Yeah, edited. The pictures are edited too, I kind of forgot.
Earlier on, and of course the empowered scythe.
A lot of them are very. Why did you point it out? That's the first thing I noticed, bro. I just noticed.
Even earlier on, we were expecting Evos to go and get a big, long fight with a lot of chase.
Wrist chamber, bro. I'm just looking at it, man.
And this was the play that Evos attempted to try and equalize. But you look at how this is played out. They used everything, and Kyrie was still able to get out and force some more battle spells. And look at the charge.
That's the secret deformed wrist. Yep.
The whole time doing damage, tanking everything, and you gotta give a shout out to Keyboy. His responses in this game has been amazing. The barricades more than once have sealed the deal for Evos' members, and the wild charge as a deterrent is something we haven't seen so far. That is a solution that Onic were able to use.
I think everyone pretty much deserves a shout out, at least a bit.
Look at Sans.
Oh,
Even afterwards,
when you have that wrist, you can do winter ammo. Rose gold, yeah, it's the flick of the wrist that matters.
Can stop the push and that wild charge onto 3 members. So I was saying, shout out to Keyboy, because he was enabling all these big plays. And look at Kyrie with the read. It was so dominant that they were able to just chill inside the base of Evos and wait for the waves to come in. All nonchalant, almost casual from Fnatic Onic.
11k gold lead in 14 minutes. Come on, Onic. Come on. This is not you.
Could have done better, man. You know, where's the 15,000? Where's the 18,000 gold lead, right? It almost seems like for Fnatic Onic, it's another day at work.
Onic, you're gonna claim that you're great. Go faster than 10 minutes, then we'll talk.
You might just do that next game, Arashi. You have challenged the gods of the game.
We'll have to see.
Think Onic could win? I mean, there's always a chance it could win. I just hope Evos wins.
Like I said, relatively untouched. We talked about how there's an extra
That's all.
DPS from Sans and the Valentina. But CW understands that, okay, every time a fight breaks out, a lot of the damage, we talked about this on Evos' previous match, by the way, and all the damage comes out very, very fast. Now, Fnatic Onic turn the script around. They're the ones that can go instantly with the big wild charge, followed up by all these ultimates, and then once everyone's kind of low, now they gotta back away, because unlike the usual fights, they can't really match up with the card control, first of all. But afterwards, there's CW.
Samsung Julian.
Out-farming brands who are still doing
Why just pick Playoff?
And if you just
the buff is pretty good. I played it once. I thought it was really nice too. You do so much damage late game now with new Julian. Like, you hurt so bad.
It's always a multi-layered strategy coming in from Onic, and it takes time for you to decipher. Probably more than just one single game. So you can bet that right now, the coaching staff for Evos Glory are just trying to
chat. I always hated Starlium Scythe on Julian. I never thought that was a good item ever. I don't know why people started building it on him. I never liked Starlium Scythe on Julian. I always hated it. I think it's just a bad item on Julian.
Also total assist by Keyboy. Everyone deserves a shout out. Meanwhile, Kyrie, look at that. 2 Lords, 2 Turtles, and 2 Turrets.
perfectly.
Talk about doing everything
Fair.
On its
Perfectly
own.
equal.
Yeah.
He was a damage dealer, man, and with the Swift, those empowered basic attacks from the Julian, those sting. I mean, it doesn't really, you can't really see that massive burst when you're in the middle of a big fight, but those attacks definitely hit hard.
Yeah, you don't notice it, and then you're gone, right? By the time you notice it, you've already been taken out, and I think Fluffy had to learn that the very hard way. He got scythed and sword and chained. Oh man, no wonder the dinosaurs went extinct, you know?
Yeah. So, we saw the Julian, right? Now, what do you think is the strategy for strategy because the Julian pick is an absolute curveball. No one expected it. Even us. So, do you want to overthink it and put it into your notebook?
Are you in draft yet?
You're gonna pick
No, we're
Julian,
on stage.
maybe there's some
Or
chances
caster
that you
desk.
pick a Julian, or do you just focus on drafting a good team for your own?
Usually drafting for a good team on their own is the response. To be fair, right? This Julian just came out of nowhere, so it's not really fair to like tell to just decide right now that, oh, Evos can't deal with the Julian. It came out of nowhere. Now that it's in the picture, at least in the when you're strategizing against it, you can kind of treat it like an assassin, right? For the most part, he's still very squishy. We saw that if he can get caught by some kind of crowd control from the side of Evos, it's still possible. So I think they can still kind of consider him one more assassin, right? And take into consideration the extra clear speed, the extra crowd control, and then go with their normal strategy for now. But if the Julian pops off once more, then I think they have to start respecting it. That's just the way it is, right? And that's why we have a best of 5. This is the playoffs where there is time to adapt, to try and solve these puzzles.
Well, I mean, it's easier said than done, but if the plan was to go Barats anyways, right, in the second phase, might as well pick it up in the first phase. Don't be too reliant on the alpha pick, because that pick is great for Anavel, don't get me wrong here, but it is very, very one-dimensional in a way that it'll only go to the jungle, right? We're not going to see it in XP, gold lane, but the Barats, we've seen it flex many, many times, and hey, they were able to make the flex pick work yesterday up against Big Turn Alpha. Why not today?
Yeah. Just want to say though, I think the world is a better place when Onic plays an assassin.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how you look at it.
Why is on I think recently?
If you are tired of the domination,
because damage XPs have been a little bit more preferable than Harlow.
Right now.
Yeah, for sure.
He's already.
How about you guys?
There's a lot of tank junglers who need damage somewhere, so they go Harlow.
Onic fan since birth, you know, right, Rashi?
His blood is yellow, I'm just saying. It might be a health issue, or he might have been an Onic supporter.
Okay, we need to recharge ourselves for a second with a break. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned to MPL Indonesia Season 13. Oh.
From the Indonesian fans here, I don't know who this man is. I'm gonna call on over 2 friends here that you're more familiar with. Clara, Monica, I feel like I need some help here. Because some people are starting to wonder who's that guy in the middle of the stage starting talking.
Teman-teman semua, this is our international friends from Philippines, Raptor, aka Renmar, aka who? Our host.
I'm the host now.
Yes, with us.
I feel like next to you guys I'm underdressed.
But you look very cool.
I look okay? Do I look okay? I look okay?
Fatherless Reptar. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Jeez, bro.
Mencintai Reptar
So mean.
di sini. But how do you see Indonesian MPL?
I always love seeing the Indonesian crowd, especially when I first came here in Jakarta. Like the energy, hearing all of the fans and their cheers. I can feel the drums downstairs when we're in the talent area. It's always just an amazing energy here in MPL Indonesia.
Wow, luar biasa memang ya energi di MPL Indonesia. But Renmar, Raptor, welcome back to Indonesia. It's been several times you've back here in Indonesia. You say it's amazing here, but how if you compare it with the MPL PH community?
Oh, it's really a different energy, but comparing it with the MPL
Yeah, over all Esports players. Yep, that's how it is.
The difference in how they show the support. Here in Indonesia, you hear the drums constantly running. You always hear the songs and all of the chanting. In the Philippines, it's a little bit like, for the wrestling fans, it's like closer to Japanese wrestling, you know, where the fans sometimes are kind of quiet, but then suddenly a burst of energy comes up. And at the end of the day, it's just love for the athletes and love for MLBB Esports.
Jadi seneng banget ngelihat antusiasnya, drumsnya, semua hal yang ada di sini tuh bener-bener, apalagi dengan supportnya kepada para playernya nggak henti-henti dia lakukan. Yes, jadi luar biasa sekali emangnya komunitas di sini juga. But Reptar,
no one clap that tough crowd.
Are you here supporting the Filipinos player that is playing in MPL ID?
Well, yeah, of course. I wanted to come back here. I already knew I wanted to come back to Indonesia as early as January.
Bro, I want to sleep so bad. Fuck.
By April,
but it's a good series, so I'll power through it.
I've missed seeing some of the English casters here, the friends we made back in other tournaments the last time I was here. And of course, yes, to support the Filipino players and the teams.
Come
Earlier,
on.
Geek Fam and even Coach Theo, I got a chance to give them there's a Filipino snack. It's called polvoron. And I gave it to them. Polvoron? Polvoron.
Polvoron.
Yeah.
We tried it too.
I'm mixing up my own snack. But yeah, I gave it to them and it's just nice catching up with them.
Untuk mendukung mereka juga dan tadi juga ngasih kita snack, thank you by the way. But how do you see the player here playing in this season? The Filipinos player.
Oh, how the Filipino players are doing? I mean, well, how many teams in the playoffs have
I think after next
Filipino
game,
players? At
I'll
least
like lay
one,
down for
or
like
the
10
coach
minutes.
Or the analyst. Wait, all
I'm
of
so
them.
because I'm getting really tired.
It's just good to
But
see that
not
my
now.
fellow Filipinos, my
But there should be like a
countrymen,
15-20 minute break
they're
next
shining
game.
here in
I'll
MPL
lay down for like
Indonesia,
10
and
minutes.
I'm looking forward to seeing them.
You watch Cold Ones?
Eventually
Not
to
recently,
whoever
but
one
I
of
watched a
them
few
will go into
episodes.
Riyadh for MSC.
But how do you see their performance in Indonesia?
Oh, their performance overall, I love it. Filipinos in Indonesia play a little bit differently. The Indonesian players bring something out of Filipinos, a little bit more fighting, a little bit more grit, and I like it.
Okay, but you said earlier MSC 2024 is in our eyes. It's really near and we want to show you something. Let's check it out together because MSC 2024. And we can see that Indonesia, we got 2 trophies, but
wait.
Philippines 3
I'm
trophies.
seeing something. That's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 for the Filipinos.
Ooh, but
I'm just counting.
oh, do you think that in this year you can still get one more?
I wouldn't be a Filipino if I thought that there's no chance for us to win MSC. I mean, I feel like maybe next season here in MPL Indonesia, that graphic might be 4 trophies next time. But I'm not shaking off the idea as well that maybe next season, that's going to be 3 for Indonesia or maybe another region. We'll see.
Let's see. Apakah mungkin nanti di season selanjutnya gambar ini akan berubah? Apakah piala MSC bakalan nambah 1 di Filipina jadi 4 atau sebaliknya ya? Bakalan juga sama ya sama Indonesia dan juga Filipina. Jadi kita akan lihat nanti kata Reptar.
Benar. But talking about the trophies, we haven't got the representative from Indonesia. From these 3 teams, who do you think deserves to be Indonesian representatives?
Okay, so you didn't ask me for my prediction. You just asked me who do I think deserves
Next game,
it.
Cottage Jungle.
I'm gonna
What does
play
the script say,
safe answer
Fwyd?
and say, "Oh, you deserve it." Of course.
Evos wins this
But the
game,
prediction
then
is
Onic wins it. Evos wins in game
2
5.
teams, you're really putting
That's
me
the
on
script.
the spot.
Two
See,
teams.
this is tough. There are Filipinos in every team right now. You want to give me you want me to give a prediction? What am I gonna do? If I miss out on one team, one of the other teams that has a Filipino player, analyst, or coach is gonna be like, Reptar, come on. It's like, I'm not even safe anymore. I'm not even the Philippines.
You know what? You will be a legend if your predictions is correct.
All right. I feel like I don't know why. There's a part of me I just wanna. It'd be interesting to see Geek Fam in MSC. A lot of people are sleeping on them, but I feel like they're gonna be good. But I feel like instead of asking me, hang on, give me a second. Maybe your help might be good here. Where are the fans of Fnatic Onic? Will Fnatic Onic make it to MSC? Where are the fans of Evos? Will Evos make it to MSC?
Have you decided?
I can't decide now because I feel like if whatever team I say, the other side will be chasing me.
Come on!
So, besides Geek Fam, one more team. It's okay because you gave them Polvoron, so it's okay.
You're really gonna make me pick. All right. I flipped an imaginary coin in my head. Something about Fnatic Onic just looks good.
Oh, prediksinya Fnatic Onic, namun lagi-lagi itu prediksi. Kalau kita melihat,
Sorry, Fail.
it's okay. Let's see
Super
this.
Red.
Reptar, who will be the strongest on the MSC 2024 because we got a lot of the qualifier and we have a lot of teams here.
Yeah.
Who will be the strongest on the MSC?
Oh, based of the names that we see here right now. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing SRG from Malaysia play. Not to say that they're going to be like the strongest, but there's something about them, how they played in Malaysia, that unbeaten run in terms of series. I'm excited to see them on the international stage, Selangor Red Giants.
Jadi SRG ya katanya, kira-kira kayaknya SRG yang bakalan menjadi yang mungkin ingin dilihat oleh Raptor. Apa nih, Bude?
Okay, but Raptor, are you sure that Onic will be, Fnatic Onic will be the one that going to the Riyadh?
I mean, you just asked me and you made me say.
And Geek Fam, so two of these teams.
All right, fine. If you need
Okay.
that clip. All right, for the Clippers out there, this is it. This is for the Clippers. Where's the camera? That camera? Is it that one? All right. For the Clippers, Reptar believes it'll be Fnatic Onic and Geek Fam going to Riyadh. All right, there's your
Yes.
content.
We got it. Thank you, Raptors. Thank you. But
Sorry, Evos, I love you guys.
it's okay. Bencana. But Raptor, we want to ask you something. We want to hear something from you.
Okay.
And everyone here wants to hear from you. But I have a device that can help me to translate what you're talking about. We have Samsung here. So it's super easy. You can just talk and click because here, you can click it here.
Bro ain't going home tonight.
And then you can speak and then click it back.
He's gonna get
and then
kidnapped and stuck in the venue.
What you're talking about.
Okay, so it'll automatically translate.
Yes.
All right. What should I say?
You can say whatever
Say
you want.
anything? All
Yes.
right. All right. Just to test it out.
Okay, click.
All right. Hi, Indonesian fans. Thank you for your warm welcome here in Jakarta.
And click back.
Martin Indonesia, terima kasih atas sambutan hangat Anda di Jakarta.
Wait, is that accurate? Maybe it'll be better if I read it out. Baik, penggemar tinggi Indonesia. Is that correct? Terima kasih atas sambutan hangat Anda di Jakarta. Is that correct?
Wow, keren sekali. Jadi ini ternyata
Saya masih belajar bahasa Indonesia.
masih
Mohon
belajar
maaf.
bahasa Indonesia. It's okay, but with the help of Samsung Galaxy S24 series, ternyata bisa nih langsung dengan bantuan AI-nya ada interpreter. Jadi kita bisa langsung mentranslate nih bahasa asing ke bahasa Indonesia dan juga sebaliknya. Jadi nggak usah pusing lagi nih kalau ngomong sama teman-teman kita yang di luar sana kayak Reptar.
Betul sekali. Jadi nggak ada halangan untuk berkomunikasi dengan Samsung Galaxy.
Yeay.
Seneng banget di sini. But we have to continue our best of 5 series in this final
Okay.
upper bracket, Reptar.
Okay.
Can you help us to pass it to the caster?
Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
All right.
You're the host. Come on.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's game number 2 between Fnatic Onic and Evos Glory. Remember, only one of these two teams will be locking in their slot to MSC today. The other goes to the lower bracket. So, as we say in MPL Philippines, casters, pasok.
Thank you so much for our good friend, Mr. Renmar Santa Cruz.
Okay,
gracing
are we
us
done with
with his
that now?
presence here in
Are we
MPL
done with that?
Indonesia. And hopefully he'll get to enjoy Jakarta and MPL playoffs to the fullest because we have a lot of good games in our hands and up more coming.
Way more coming. I mean, we have just game 1 there with Kyrie on the Julian. Who knows what other picks both Evos Glory and Fnatic Onic have in store for us for this entire series. Rashi, what do you want to see, personally?
Oh, what do
Omawa wants to see Hanabi. I'm just going to throw that out there, you know? Omawa wants to see Hanabi.
I want to see an Angela jungle.
You're one of the PP Poppy Booms.
Yeah, and also
Shout
use
out.
favor.
Although what?
Favor.
So how is she gonna jungle and roam?
That's what I want to see. Unexpected.
That is a bit too unexpected, I must say. I think I would go and steal a page out of Omawa's book. I'm not saying it's effective. I don't think it can work all that well. Wouldn't it be great to see an Amon though? I just like the characters. I give it a try, and it's just a unique.
Why is Mirko so red
and it's fun
today?
to see, 'cause Julian
Is he blushing? Bro, he probably saw BTR loss, so I don't know if he's red.
Maybe we'll find a
What do you mean Mirko is so red?
Either team pulls it off, the Clippers are gonna have a good time.
I love the hero. I hate the pronunciation of Arashi. You know, Amon.
Amon.
I mean, what else? How else would you pronounce it?
Ah, Mon.
There you go.
Oh. Okay. I mean, Amon is kind of awkward, I would say. It's like, I think Julian is a better version of Amon. What did you think?
It's a better version. Interesting.
More flexible for sure.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's not very all in the assassin
of
gameplay.
course.
A bit of a fighter. You can kind of build it as a bit of a brawler as well, technically. That was why the Julian was kind of so popular, right? It's flexible, and in the current meta, flexibility seems to be key. But, you know, we'll have to see, right? This is just us hoping for something crazy to show up once more, because the Julian itself, that's plenty, right? Shall we ask for more?
We should ask for more.
Right.
It's the
Hello,
qualifiers
Coach
for MSC 2024. It's the invitation
We're
to see the
totally
world.
JFK. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Dude, start the game already, man.
Yeah, I think for me, if we're playing for real here,
Start the
I think
game
it's
already,
I just love when you
please.
see Assassin on the jungle. Oh, Assassin's on the jungle. What?
After this next game chat, I actually am gonna take like a 15-minute break. Cause like I'm just gonna go like lay down. I'm so tired. I need like a little power nap, like 15 minutes. I'm just gonna lay down like behind my couch.
But unfortunately, the one that uses Lolita quite often is already out.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be the key to victory.
Yeah.
But here's the
He's
deal,
gone.
though. You know, I've come to the realization that you can build the healing role.
Yeah, photo.
You can build a photo, right? And you can actually apply it with the shielding. And I think that's a very nifty mechanic.
Can you use it on Chip? Because Chip gives you
The shield.
extra shield right now.
Exactly. That's something that I want to test out myself. We haven't seen any chips go for photo yet, right?
But I do think that concealed play with a chip works better in practice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because it's an engager, right? So it's a different situation, but you know, you never know, right? Never say never, bro. It's season 13.
I think if there's a team that would pull that off, it's Alter Ego.
Oh man.
I mean, they love to revitalize. Revitalize,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, both Rossi and Rectus played the chip with the Revitalize. Let's take a look at the stat, though.
Where's the stat?
3P champions versus People's champions. 1-0.
Oh yeah, that's a stat, all right. Very informative.
Maybe in the highlights, because the Julian came out of nowhere and just wrecked in the Land of Dawn, even though Wrecked isn't here. So we have to wait and see in game number 2. There's been a long pause here, technically, right?
Oh my god, yeah, slightly long pause.
The end of that game, there's been a lot of time here for Evos
Slightly, bro.
to really start analyzing, to really start coming up with solutions. And at the same time, for Onic, they can themselves try and predict what will Evos try and do.
I think don't change too much. Change it a little bit, right? Like, if you want to utilize the bronze anyways, try to utilize it as a flex pick, and then later on you can decide whether you want to ban the Julian, because I don't think you want to ban it in the first phase. No way.
For sure.
Way too expensive. But they picked up the blue side away from Onic, and Onic are comfortable on the red side, so do Evos try to change that, the side selection?
Crafting.
I would love if Coach Strategy would move on from the link ban, because they do have a, never mind.
Nope.
They do have a player that can use or utilize the link as well as anybody. It's Annabelle. But still, same game plan, Luo Yi, Chip, and a Ling, so no global presence whatsoever. Moskov is already banned as well. First pick though, Valentina for Evos.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Speaking of flex,
Oh, Kadita with the first pick Val. They picked Kadita. How interesting from Onic. Like, why would they Kadita like that? I'm pretty sure Onyx is the only team who's really used the Kadita much.
Both Sans and Keyboy have
In season 13.
on this pick. Since what? Season 8? Season 9? Season 10? Season 10? All the seasons.
A long, long time for sure. More than we can probably recall instantly. With the Kadira in the picture though, what will be accompanied by? It's the Roger once more. Can be flexed, but we saw that there was no issue at all. Forced W to use it there in the golden. 2 picks for Evos. The Akai showing up right here.
I think heroes that's not really easy to punish with the presence of a Kadita, but probably love it if they can combo it in the next phase with a Matilda. Just because of the photo, you can kind of negate some of the damage, some of the burst damage that's coming in from Sans possibly. Because that's extra life for you every time he pulls on the rough waves.
And technically for Evo's glory, they have secured a flex pick, right? You wouldn't expect the Akai to be as flexible as Evos make it to be, because only Evos have been able to flex this pick, not just to roam in the jungle, but to the XP. Arrival, XP, Fluffy. That is, it might not come through, but it is a pick that they can go for.
It's one of the pick of all time.
Boxia though, and they banned Alpha straight up.
You're talking, Mirko, about not maybe picking the Alpha too early on, but hey, this is what happens when you don't. Taken away immediately. Now for Evos, is it gonna be Assassins? No. They really firm with the Bakshobi in the jungle, and that's probably the case.
Yeah, still with the XP ban over and over again. Might be an export again for the coach. Coach Yep, considering they picked a Boxia here that doesn't really do well against an export. But let's see though, if Coach Yep wants to utilize that instead of just never mind.
They banned it out. Thamus though will follow through as well.
Like
They know that Thomas.
Just what you said, Miracle. Just the little adjustment, and I think this is a perfect way to end up the banning phase in the second phase for Evos.
And the banning phase here for Evos, banning away the Thamus. I feel like it kind of solves the issue of having that this really beefy, really durable, rubbery frontliner. But now there's a Boxia that can take its place.
Basha Akai.
The same way, kind of, but at the same time, it's not like Onic can very easily.
Pretty even so far. I mean, with the Kadita early games a little bit more stronger, but even Akai just sort of countering the Kadita a little bit.
As a possibility anymore, there are limited choices here for Evos to really try and deal some kind of true damage for the Boxia, right? With the X-Broke ban away, with the marksman already picked for Evos, with the Alpha no longer in the picture as well. This is what Onic are trying to use.
They're really hiding this last pick because it's still Flex, Kadita, and Ruby. Ruby can go to the hands of Lutpi. And Kadita can go either way, Sans or Keyboy, making Evos show their cards first.
I'm very surprised that there's little to no attention to the Matilda. But again, 2 or maybe 3 beefy frontliners here. They have to find a new strategy here for Coach Yep, who's gonna be the shredder.
Edith Terizla, dude, I don't. Okay, Evos' comp is kind of weird. It's so tanky, not a lot of damage.
Another option to go for.
Very tanky, not a lot of damage.
No CC, no Thamus.
We just want to try and get more damage. And we want to get something with regeneration, something with sustain, right? Sustain seems to be the name of the game for the longest time. And with the Thamus, there was damage, but there was also sustainability coming in from his kit.
Is Zeroth playable here?
Zeroth here? I feel like it's a bit too ambitious.
It's punish
honestly.
Easily. I do think so. It's still gonna be the signature here from Lutpi, still standing at 86% win rate out of 7 uses for the rookie of Onic. Let's see though if that's gonna stay the same or maybe get better in this game after he picked it up. Looking at the statistics from the draft, Rashi.
Early and mid for Evos, late stage ability quite even actually, with a team coordination more for Evos. Wow, if you told me before the playoffs, hey man, some team is gonna ban Thamus and let Lutpi play the Paquito.
Who told Lutpi to make his post so manly? Bro was like the Indonesian uncle.
Number 2 between Fnatic Onic and Evos Glory, heading straight into the Land of Dawn.
Take us there, step in. Second round of the decider match of the Indonesian representative in MSC 2024. Who will book their ticket sooner than anyone else in the league? Is it the Tigers? Is it
5 seconds till the enemy
Quills of
reaches
Onic?
the battlefield?
It's Fnatic
Smash
Onic
them.
versus Evos Glory.
Game number 2 in the Land of Dawn we go. Still on the Jakarta International Velodrome.
Game is started.
Electrifying atmosphere.
Just like that, we saw a bit of a difference in game number 1. Straight in game number 2, look at the emphasis in the mid lane. Kyrie and Annabelle though,
Here, I'll do a poll really quick. I didn't start one early last game, but
it was so notorious. Now in the mid lane, you can see after the clear, everyone already making moves, but Sans in particular, he loves this level 2 gank on the far side.
yeah,
On the
Sans loves doing that level 2 cheese.
Getting EXP advantage instead.
Look at that little win in the small camp as they also take the top lane. So already 2 very good.
Little lead for Onic off the bat.
Looking at the battle spells and the emblems by GamesMax, Grants with all the respect, tenacity with the Purifier as well. He doesn't feel safe even just with that Purifier. Against Sans, but look at this.
Oh, Sans? Petrify. Oh my god, the Petrify. Oh my lord, Gila Sans.
That looks like a blunder for Sans. But you forgot something. This is Sans we're talking about.
That was finesse.
Gila Sans, bro.
Sidestep, petrify, walk off, pick off.
The knockup too.
Cool
Perfectly
guys.
placed. Perfectly timed to make Dreams tank all the damage from the turret aggro.
Cool guys don't look at explosions, man.
Gila Sans, bro.
Right there, and you're seeing the pressure coming through. Cholo is up in 8 seconds, and in the jungle at least, Kyrie is having a field day. He was doing a lot more damage than Annabelle on the Akai. We've been seeing Annabelle pop off on these tanky utility junglers. Sans though once again is walking up, knowing he has a passive.
Ludwig as well, just gonna go for the clear here, getting a level advantage, and Kyrie rotates around to the turtle.
Okay, Fluffy doesn't have a lot of mana, which is kind of concerning. He has the Flicker ult available, just not a lot of mana. No, Klaus, I need to focus. He's like rubbing against my arm right now. Oh, insane penalty zone from Fluffy! Holy fuck! Oh, but he misses the retry, and I doubt they can kill Kyrie. Dude, that penalty zone from Fluffy was nuts.
Free pick. Out of nowhere, man, that heavy spin turns.
But it still is in Onic's favor.
Fortunately for Evos, man, with Dreams.
They got a kill and they got turtle.
In that fight.
I guess even you could say.
Onic, despite the fact that there is in Nakai, they're still able to secure the neutral objective. That has to be a bit of a mental boost. SCW.
Get the cat what he wants, bro. I'm petting him.
Aggressive build with the Windtalker early on.
Clock choosing to go for the rough waves instead of the ammo.
You saw his ear pop up, really? That's funny.
Which ultimate?
Show us the cat, bro. I have a stream to play. Faust, come here. Jump on my lap.
Rough waves can allow him to be a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
It can be comboed somewhere as well.
Up.
But with the I'm offended, there's more utility. But it seems like for Evos, they feel like they have enough. Right, with the penalty zone, with the heavy spin. No, yo, though. That's a I'm offended.
Okay, he's up here now.
France coming in aggressive.
Clock on 2, he's poking him down, slowly but surely, but they're already trying to give their gold lane mid
happy
and
now.
gold lane. Both
Also watch with us.
Now in the late game too, even in the mid game, Ludwig has the advantage of that far lane. It's even Fluffy knowing that Ludwig is gonna cut the lane, possibly try to get some advantage on that movement speed, on that mobility.
Oh, Kyrie gets a jump on Anno. Anno not a great spot here. Uses the heavy spin.
Forcing that heavy spin out.
Cannot really get anything out of it though. Just a resource that's lost before turtle.
CW will go back to Lycan form to run back top. He needs that wave.
Oh, but Brands does some tower gold. Pretty good.
Not the power wave.
That's a wrong wave, man.
Exactly.
The brainwaves
on the other side. The brainwaves, though, from both these teams. That's a great move from Onic to burn the heavy spin. But with the turtle spawning right here, there's a chance Annabelle can have that spell ready for the next turtle fight as well. Kyrie just rolls into action. Connects with Dreams, though.
Dreams has to respect that. No one to rotate quick.
A cat breed? Or I don't know what cat breeds. Oh, Keyboy. Breath of the Ocean as well from Sans. Keyboy not in a spot. Horse Licker out here. Dreams, Primal Wrath popped. But Kyrie gets the Lord, or Turtle, just for free.
Neutral objective to the side of Fnatic, Onic.
Fanak.
Great usage of the crowd control to just force out these spells very, very early on. And you can see that Evos has damage, but unless
Evos does not really have damage, brother. What do you mean?
A big engage, they seem a bit hesitant because they don't
Fluffy's like the only one who can make us sets. Unless Annabelle gets a good pin. But like they don't even have enough damage to kill anyone who gets pinned. I don't like Evos' comp that much at all. This game. It's very reliant on Brands popping off late game. Mid-late game. Now since Onic is Kadita, and they have like a bunch of tanks, it's hard for Kadita to get meaningful engages. Okay, well there goes Dreams.
and they're happy with just one pick. Oh, Kyrie gonna go for that. Oh, keep
Brands gets it.
Wolf King, but Brands
Which is fine.
team. No purple buff for Annabelle. Sands holding battle mirror image.
Hello? Wait, why would? Okay. I think Sans just wanted to get his Purify, Resident Purify, which is nice. Because he knew Sans had no ult. Fluffy with the 3 on penalty zone. Keyboy is going to fall. Wait, CW. Brands. Oh, it goes back. Oh, Sans with the cleanup. Dude, the Lycan chased set Brands.
Onic is looking to replicate the first game. Finally, with that Onic Express just running through everyone, every clash. It's won. Every opportunity, they take it. And Sans just doing Sans things in a top lane.
You're seeing that this trend right here. Players going with the Baxia, not colliding, just rolling around because it's about information. It's about pressure. But Evos just getting strangled here in the map control.
Wow, that's where you going.
The Paquito in the hands of Ludpi has also allowed him to be so dominant in this lane, already getting a turret over Fluffy, the laner that's usually so dominant. And this is the formula. 2 turrets.
Klaus, don't sit on my desk, please. I don't want you to sit on my desk.
For the mid lane, the feints here.
I can't see the screen, Cat. Come here.
Until it is. I'm offended into the breath of the ocean.
Over here, please.
Poke down.
Just sit down and stop moving.
To attack, trying to bait out those big abilities from Evos.
Just very
Let's go, Evos Singapore.
There's an opportunities for him to get Clockun, but he knows that he still has dash, and even Annabelle still has the heavy spin.
Yeah, all Sans gonna go for is Fluffy or Dreams or Annabelle if he doesn't have ults. So he knows Clockun and Brands of Purify.
It's still even very much. It's gonna be a 50-50 on whose side of the map it pushes towards. Ludpi did not set it up before rotating there, curiously enough. And Onic, they're just waiting for
Klaus, are you done? Can I put the camera back to normal?
Kyrie jumping in.
Oh, 2 men. I'm offended, but a good pin with a flicker penalty zone. And Annabelle gets the retry instead of Kyrie. Keep our flickers out. Annabelle goes down though. Fluffy gonna go down as well.
That's a double kill traded for that turtle for Evos.
The counter for the Tigers. At this point, 3-0-3 for Mr. Calvin Venata. And they're still looking for more gold.
Keyboy is immortal.
Orange buff, possibly still in. Oh my god.
He gets caught on the onward, not Blaze do it as well.
Wait, Keyboy. CW is going to die. But Loopy, with a flicker and engage, will take out Clockun, the Cocoon. The big clock.
Loses the purple buff as well, despite having a bit of a trade-in.
But they got CW's bounty, so kind of worth.
In the end, Onic is still making sure that Kyrie is ahead 2 levels right now. With the heavy spin, this still means that Evos can go for this contest. But if they're not careful, Annabelle won't have enough tankiness, enough durability in order to stop being forced to use the heavy spin as a survival tool instead of a utility tool.
Has been the whole story in every clashes. Evos response from Onyx engage and Kyrie with the jukes.
Oh, Kyrie gets caught midair, forced to use his ult right away. Annabelle not in the great spot. Taking some damage, heavy spin goes off. Sans with the ult and the Petri. Brand's gonna get out. Fluffy really deep here, penalty zone escape. And he gets out just fine. Oh, Loopy. Good clear from Brands. He was aware.
Good map recognition there for Mr. Jabran.
That's a great play by Onic, by the way. Knowing that Evos wants to try and salvage some gold, get to the waves. They know that they have the turret taken out, so they went for the cut-off there and try to use their mobility and chase to take out the Akai instead of trying to go for just card control and lockdown. With that sequence of events, Ludpi has the space to go and push out the bottom wave, and he's rotating now. It's going to be a neutral objective, but now it's a Lord. A bit more significant, and Annabelle once again becomes the victim.
Oh, Offender goes off. Annabelle not a great spot. Is going to get out. The flicker penalty zone from Fluffy doesn't really amount to much though. Dream trying to do some damage in human form. Annabelle did not need to use the heavy spin, but is forced to. It's just a free Lord now for Onic.
Well, just 4. Brand still has his, but all those big ones to initiate have been taken out.
Keyboy with the dust.
Every time Annabelle is in the vicinity, they know that they need this guy to secure objectives, and right now, Fnatic Onic has the green light to take this one without any contest whatsoever. Everyone sitting at a comfortable gold lead 3K currently as Sans. Also a huge item to burst down some of the members of Evos.
How funny it would be if there was like a random bug where Kyrie takes the Lord and somehow it goes to Evos. Like, I want to see that happen once. That'd be so funny. And then everyone would be like, what's going on? What's going on?
Even more than they can handle. The fact that there's a Ruby and a Baxia, just so solid. And if they just are too careless in trying to secure the kill, Sans is always waiting in the wings.
Okay.
And the macro play to push out that bottom wave allows them to get a free wave, a free Lord as well in that engagement. With the mid turret falling down, we have to see Onic with their craftiness. Can they get at least a base turrets here too?
Is a recall spam a macro play?
It's a mental play.
Yeah, it's a macro play. 100%. Makes you move faster.
Plays a good harness fight. Oh, a bit of damage here and there.
Whoa.
Man,
retries for some reason.
In the bottom lane. Oh, Lippy tried to go for the knockout strike, unable to find it. Oof, and it seems Evos Glory will be able to defend this time. CW just goes for the hits.
will get that mid high ground.
With the Lycan form.
Aggressive as ever. CW in season 13. Even going for the BOD now though. He is going to be the main executor after the initial engage and everyone getting low from Sans, from Kyrie, from Lutpi. He will be the one looking for an opportunity, but he won't be able to melt the front lines though. That is something that they have to keep in mind.
I'm offended. Oh, Kyrie.
Dragging Kyrie back to the base. Turrets.
Wait, Fluffy, hello? All of them earlier. Penalty zone Kyrie here. Is it enough damage to kill? No, not really. Dude, Fluffy should ulted Kyrie much earlier. I don't know what he was doing. If Fluffy ulted Kyrie when he was under tower, he would have definitely died to turret. Like, Kyrie 100% should have died there. That was really bad. It took way too long.
The mid lane ECW, but you can already see some of the problems that Fnatic Onyx composition have. Mainly that lack of range, lack of long range DPS.
Oh yeah, like it's definitely hard for Onic to poke. They're just all in or nothing. They have to full commit to an engage. And it's bad, and on Evos comp's bad because they don't have enough damage. Oh shit, I collapse.
Ooh, hang on. Keyboy with the conceal now, looking for the I'm offended, but look at Clockwood, look at the rest of the team in the back line as well. Knockout strike.
Annabelle kind of alone here. Heavy spin goes off. Fluffy. Heavy zone goes off. Hey, damage though. Oh no. Hila, goodbye. Goodbye, it's over. 2-0 wipeout for Onic.
They're punting, they're chasing, and they are winning the second game.
3-0? Question mark? 3-0?
Another convincing win against the Tigers. One more game, one more steps to take for the Porcupines to get their feet in Rion.
What a set, Sans. Able to find a breath of the ocean in that team fight to knock 3 members up. It looked really good for Evos Glory for a second, but then Sans happened.
Oh my god, bro. Brandon's mom is crying. Bro, jeez.
Boogeyman of the mid lane.
Don't show Brandon's mom. Calm down.
Kadira has been a menace for years.
Jeez.
Right now, Evos have a grim reminder that they live in fear of Gila Sans.
A glimpse of Onyx's dominance that has been present in the past few years of MPL Indonesia. There has been some doubts in the regular season. They're beaten down by the likes of Evos, the likes of Pikachu.
Likes of Bigathrow Alpha.
There is absolutely no doubt that they can still be the kings of the game.
And for the Evos fans, it seems as though all hope is lost. But it's not just yet. 2-0 doesn't mean the end of the world. Teams
it kind of does, but yeah. Kind of does mean the end of the world, but you know, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Let's cope.
Fnatic, Onic.
Let's cope, shall we?
It's no ordinary team.
I don't know what Evos is going for with their comp. Genuinely, don't know.
Team for sure. And you can feel it in the arena. The shift even in the audience here as the Onyx supporters gain momentum And the Evos cheering is still loud, but it gets ever so slightly lower as their team takes a second defeat.
Slim chance, but there's still a chance for Evos. They're not gonna go down just yet. They're not just gonna back out from the challenge from Onic. This is one of the walls that you have to jump. The yellow wall of Onic.
The yellow sky of Onic, it seems. It almost seems like it's a sky because you cannot jump over it. Doesn't matter which team is at the top. You can be #1 in the regular season. You could be unbeatable in the playoffs. Once you meet Fnatic Onic, that's a wall that no one's been able to pass in 4 seasons. And this is a chance for them to go back to back to back to back. That's 4. Quadruple.
That's insane, man.
Yeah. Another break, bro. This is gonna be like a 20-minute break.
Is this like a mental component? Because for a lot of teams, we've heard again
Why
and
am I
again
blushing? What is this?
That they can
All right, chat. I'm gonna like rest. I need like a short power nap. I won't like sleep, but like I'll just gonna lay down. I'll set an alarm though.
Oh man, it's Onic.
You're back.
What do we do? Right? They've been just so dominant, so terrifying. They have casted a shadow from the skies. And this man has done no different. The player of the game, presented by our official tournament smartphone, Samsung Galaxy S24 series. Guy Lassans, as we hear the cheering from the crowd. Remember the name.
I think people do remember the name. It'll be very hard for anyone to ask people in the MLBB scene. If you don't know Sans, you're kind of crazy, no?
Yeah. And I used to be a really good Karita player. I gotta be honest with you. No, I'm being serious.
Okay.
With this kind of competition, you have Edith in the front line. You have Akai, not really the best target for Katita. You have Claude with the BMI, with the Art of Thief.
Valentina.
Very, very mobile. Valentina even. This is not a good comp to play against if you're a Katita. But somehow he made it work. This is the specialness of Sans.
All the way from the start, this should not have happened. It looked like it was bad for Sans,
so cool.
And then he finds a way. And then here as well. Okay, this is where Evos were actually able to turn it around, Arashi.
And you can see that Onic definitely recognized that fact. Here's a play of the game highlights by our official gold partner, Ube as gold. That was the one moment though. Afterwards,
all right, 15-minute timer starting now. And we break.
The kite back, right? The fact that they have everything, the main front line, they have the utility, letting Keyboy hide in the shadows, and they just keep going for these long fights. Despite having a Kadita, usually we think that teams will want to go for a quick fight, but with Onic, even with a Kadita, they're going for these long drawn-out fights, and they have no issues at all. Even against an Edith, even against a Valentina that usually thrives with the longer durations. They're still able to get some neutral objectives, but at what cost, man? Onic made sure they pay dearly for every single step they were able to take in this game.
Not only the cleanest game for Onic, but in the end, this late game calls.
Just look at Sans here.
Just incredible. Look at this. Even
Goes
Evos.
in, boom, his damage.
The disengage is not that bad either, but
look at this breath of the ocean.
Oh, boom! Oh,
man.
God.
3-man. Evos don't know what hit them.
The nail in the coffin. The clutch play of Sans decides the game in game number 2. And now, once again, job's not done. It's not over until you get this extra W in game number 3. If you want to go to the MSC, if you want to go compete at the highest of stages, this is the time.
Well, for Fnatic Onic though, they still can't really talk just yet because the match isn't over and they haven't gone through 10 minutes. They haven't went faster than 10 minutes. So I'm just saying, Evos Glory can very easily come back here and still a chance. That was an absolute statement to show that we have layers here, we have levels when it comes to the strategy. The fact that they have solutions for almost everything that Evos Glory can throw at them. Whether it's the damage, whether it's the pickup potential, whether it's the neutral objective advantage that Evos Glory in theory should have because they have that Akai. Fnatic Onic just says no. We have adjustments, we can have strategy to try and get over that. Instead of going for a contest, we keep going for these fights. We keep making sure that the Panda gets bullied because they also recognize that he was the main frontline. It really should be Fluffy, But at the same time, with Ludpi being so much more active right here, Evos Glory are just forced into very difficult situations again and again. And if you look at the items, very early on, Kyrie on the Baxia, not as flashy, but having all the resources available with the superior clear, gets the Radiant Armor, gets the Blade Armor as well with the Brute Force Breastplate, which means in these long drawn-out fights, he's getting so much value due to the stacking nature of the Radiant Armor and even Brands. Early on, we saw Evos try and go aggressive once he reached the 3-item power spike, but by the time he went and got that, almost everyone in the front line, Keyboy and Kyrie, has the Blade Armor, so he's finding himself in a very, very tough situation.
Shout out to CW as well. 2,500 gold lead against Bronze.
Yeah.
Capped 2 games, 2 death. A really, really solid performance from the gold laner Onic. And rightfully so, gold per minute, 873 is Calvin Manada. Damage dealt, Calvin Manada again. This is the perfect, or like, the ideal gold laner, the ideal DPS that you want to have. Topping the gold and also topping the damage dealing part.
Fnatic Onyx execution have been phenomenal. I mean, here as well, right? They used the Paquito. I mean, hey, I play a few Paquito games myself, right? And this is also a comp that you would probably not want to go Paquito against, but Ludpi makes it work. This composition, even, to be fair, the Roger, right? You want to dive in, usually, you dive in against this comp, you're dead. But Fnatic Onyx, they somehow are able to find the layering, the CC as well.
Yeah.
It fits perfect for this team, you know, for Fnatic Onyx, how they execute it.
Which brings up to one of the guys that's a bit overshadowed by the brilliance of the other teammates, which is Keyboy.
Oh yeah.
Because he is the one that enabled everyone else. He's the one that, hey, this is the chance, this is the opportunity that I'm giving you. Not really much, you know, but you gotta make it work with your micros.
And it's so crazy to see Fnatic Onyx. Now they can do that. Keyboy, he's a flashy roamer. We know him to make these crazy moments happen, but in this game, he's like, nah, you know, it's okay. Sometimes I'll give it over and everybody can carry. Usually, Keyboy can make flashy plays, but in the game that he doesn't need to, he doesn't. He doesn't force things.
It's just, again, great synergy, right? It's not about just the draft. It's also whether or not the team understands what's the vision of the coach, and Onic is a great example of this. I mean, if you put this composition in the hands of any random team, right? They won't really execute as well as they did right now. But Onic, they just understand, like, okay, we can't immediately dive in. We have to start off by going for the Akai, by going for the I'm Offended, and we can let Sans just send out Breath of the Oceans again and again. And once everyone thinks like, okay, wow, most of the crowd control is gone, then you see the plays coming in, Sans diving in the backline. And it's moments like that where they are timing everything. They're kind of messing with the minds of Evos. That is what's allowing them to find so much success, even though, again, like you guys mentioned, on paper, this composition doesn't really work out. Right? It's also the macro from Ludpi to not just go in immediately and just keep going for big plays, just to go for assassinations. He's playing that macro game initially, and his role actually is more of a utility. Even though we're expecting something more aggressive coming in from Ludpi, he just pushes around, he separates the team, and he comes in with the knockout strikes to just add that layer of confusion in the middle of those big team fights.
Yeah, it's like Yeb is preparing the ingredients for his teams, right? This is ham, this is bacon, but this is M&M and also banana. Yeah. Now you make a single dish out of it, and somehow Onic managed to make a dish that's edible and still works in a gourmet situation.
And he doesn't even have the recipe, right? He never brings any notes. He never brings anything. He doesn't bring anything. The phones are on stage, so I was about to say he just brings his phone, but yeah, the phones are on stage, so he literally just goes up on stage with the team, starts drafting, takes the phone over during the draft, and starts talking to his players. What do you want? What do you want?
Maybe that's
Pulls it
the
off.
secret, right? Because a lot of coaches out there, they prefer to do it by the book and just a bit more, whatchamacallit?
Rigid.
Yeah, rigid, I guess. So with Yeb not bringing anything to the table, he's just much more developed than other coaches out there in terms of like thinking how to counter this draft and what the team wants to do in this kind of situation.
I mean, that's why we were suspecting, right? There was like one day where Yeb shows up with an antenna, and we were like, man, is he getting some kind of information here? How is this possible? But today, I believe he went with a normal hairstyle.
He doesn't even need the antenna anymore. He adapted again.
He's downloaded everything. It's done. It's over.
Kyrie didn't need to call Mahoraga because Mahoraga is drafting.
Interesting. But we are going to see Rudy, Clara, and Monica talk about the game in a second. Let's see what they have to say. Wow.
Yeah, Boraga.
Seru. Ada yang mau skin gratis? Ada yang mau? Semuanya udah teriak mau dan semuanya udah senyum-senyum. Karena kita tahu sendiri di Kidia Play kita punya Johnson Race by Samsung.
Wow! Bakalan ada skin gratis tapi tentunya ini tidak akan mudah karena ada syaratnya. Apa itu Bude?
Syaratnya harus menang dari perwakilan audiens kita melawan perwakilan dari MPL.
Ini berarti kita butuh bantuan dari super fan semua di sini buat dukung. Ini salah satu audiens ya yang akan mewakili agar bisa mendapatkan skin gratis. Boleh ya didukung teman audiensnya super fans?
Pasti dong, karena mereka semua bisa kebagian skin yang akan kita langsung bagikan untuk seluruh pengunjung MPL pula. Dan kalau semuanya pasti penasaran seperti apa Johnson Race kali ini akan ada 3 round. Namun lebih dalam lagi kita akan jelaskan nanti setelah kita memperkenalkan perwakilan dari MPL. Mari kita sambut, inilah dia, Om Wawa. Memiliki Johnson Match sebanyak 500 kali. Dan ia pun memiliki bintang 74 di Mythical
Glory.
Jangan
dikurangin ya.
Berapa?
Susah ke sana, susah.
Berapa Om bintangnya sekarang?
Berapa ya? Di bawah 100 masih.
Oh, yang ya.
Oh, luar biasa. Udah enggak kalah nih sama tim entrance di
Udah keren
stage
banget
ya. Udah
sih.
keren banget ya Om Wawa. Kayaknya udah ready banget hari ini untuk nantang dalam Kidia Play Johnson Race ini.
Sangat siap sih kalau itu ya. Karena ya jelas dong. Ini saya harus menguji juga skill saya nih. Udah ditempa sekian tahun masa nggak dipakai sekarang?
Ditempa sekian tahun emang kelihatan sih ini udah sekian tahun. Tapi udah Clara, ini kan kita udah ada penantangnya. Tapi berarti masih ada yang kurang. Perlu ada yang ditantang nih.
Om Wawa, tentukan pilihanmu. Kita akan cari nih. Kita biarin Om Wawa untuk memilih sih ya. Siapa nih kira-kira yang Om Wawa mau pilih buat jadi lawannya bermain Johnson. Di Johnson Race, Nino.
Wah,
Ingat, ini adalah Om Wawa. Parapapapam. Kita boleh tahu setiap hari dia bermain dengan jungler yang unik. Namun, Om.
Wow, ini yang dipilih oleh Om Wawa.
Gak apa-apa dong, Pak. Gak apa-apa.
Bentar. Om Wawa ini ada alasan tertentu nggak nih milih yang ditantang?
Paling semangat angkat tangan.
Oke, alasannya kayaknya tidak seperti itu ya. Apakah Anda mencari lawan yang bisa Anda lawan?
Gimana ya kalau jelasin ya?
Jangan-jangan dia top global Johnson loh.
Apa ya?
Coba kenalan dulu dong, kenalan.
Om Wawa.
Bukan.
Kenalannya
Brit.
Gimana?
Bukan kenal. Memperkenalkan diri dulu, boleh?
Halo, aku Riona dari Bandung.
Wih, Riuna dari Bandung loh.
Ini pilihannya langsung jauh-jauh didatangin dari Bandung. Ini kan kalau Om Wawa udah mythical Glory. Bintang berapa bintang banyak?
Bintang 7 terus.
Kalau Riona boleh tahu nggak?
Bintang Glory bintang 68.
Tipis. Sakti. Dan sudah tahu kita akan bermain apa, jadi kita akan jelaskan inilah dia map untuk atau rute untuk mereka berdua beradu di Johnson Race. Ingat, kalau dari perwakilan audiens mendapatkan kemenangan, skin akan dibagikan. Om Wawa di sini, pride Anda dipertaruhkan.
Kayaknya saya salah pilih lawan nih sepertinya.
Waduh, tapi nih startnya dari arah tengah. Sebenarnya dihitungin nanti tengah, tinggal menuju ke bawah, putari base Anda. Dan ini akan ada 3 round, jadi siapa cepat selesai di arah tengah. Oke? Mengerti?
Paham.
Riona, paham. Udah siap ya menghadapi Om Wawa ya? Oke, dan kayaknya kita mau ready? Langsung saja kita siap-siap. akan memulai untuk
Om
race
Wawa ngalah.
kali ini. Wah,
Oke.
wah,
Sudah
Bude,
siap nih ya?
kata Ryuna,
Apa?
Om Wawa ngalah ya katanya.
Ayo, Om Wawa. Dan melihat keduanya sudah memegang device-nya, sudah memegang Samsung Galaxy. Berarti ini waktunya kita menghitung mundur untuk dimulainya balap-balapan di Land of Down. Kita hitung bersama-sama dari 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start! Wah, lah buset. Bentar.
Loh.
Bro, there's still another like 5 fucking minutes. Alright, back to laying down. Fuck this shit, bro.
Jalan kaki dulu nih, Klar. 20 second.
Om Wawa ih. Kiri aja, bentar.
Ya, kamu ke atas, saya ke bawah ya.
Ini dulu gak sih?
Apa tuh?
Farming dulu gak sih?
Enggak dong.
Jangan ini cepet-cepetan kalau farming.
Jadi ini adu cepet.
Nino. Ya, ini bukan adu racing ya, ini adu lari. Tapi mulai ngegas Om.
Iya dong, sabar dong. Ya.
Nah, sombongnya ya. Padahal ini mekanik 40 plus loh.
Oh,
Namanya pengalaman gak bohong.
pengalaman gak bohong. Gimana Ryuna?
Round.
Enggak. Aku juga romer tapi ini kenapa?
Waduh. Om Bawa sebentar lagi udah mau lap kedua nih.
Yep.
Kiri dulu. Bentar.
Sabar. Nanti saya tunggu ya di pojokan ya.
Iya, jangan. Bentar.
Dia nabrak turtle. Bapak mau melawan turtle, Bapak? Om Bawa. Weh.
Sabar. Weh, jangan dikejar. Lo. Kebalik.
Salah jalan ya.
Om Bawa udah mendapatkan 2 lap. Bagaimana nih?
Iri dulu.
Riri, ayo semangatin Riri dong. Kasih tepuk tangan buat Riri. Riri.
Wow, Riri akhirnya sudah untuk 1 lap ya.
Om Wawa diri dulu.
Boleh. Saya
Tuh,
tunggu di base ya.
Om nyala Om sama anaknya.
Saya 1, ya kan.
Riri juga udah 1 lap.
Salahnya di mana Om?
Udah jauh saya.
Kok jadi mepek? Tenang, yang penting ayo Riri, bagus.
Belum ini masih.
Om Wawa ini dulu ya. Jumawa dulu nih.
Sesuai nama Juwawa.
Om Wawa bukan Jumawa. Dan pada akhirnya pemenang hari ini jatuh kepada Om Wawa.
Riri dari tadi.
Kenapa Riri?
Oke sama Om Wawa.
Kenapa emangnya ada apa dengan Om Wawa?
Globalnya itu Johnson.
Enggak bohong.
Nya banyak.
Matchnya banyak. Gimana tuh Om Wawa? Om Wawa sengaja atau gimana tuh?
Enggak dong, kita kan harus mengeluarkan kemampuan semaksimal mungkin ya.
Riri udah semaksimal mungkin.
Oh,
Sama sudah maksimal. Coba kasih tepuk tangannya dong untuk pertarungan hari ini. Yang harus usai masih di tangan dari perwakilan MPL. Kupikir kita akan kalah, Om.
Kamu nggak percaya saya?
Kan mekanik 40 plus.
Karena pengalaman lebih dari segalanya, Klar.
Pengalaman. Kayaknya kita harus berguru nih dari Om Wawa. Riri harus berguru nih.
Iya nanti berguru sama Om Wawa. Biar jadi top global Johnson.
Wow.
Ini
Juga.
biar dapat skin juga.
Tapi tenang, hari ini memang kita belum bisa membagikan skin gratis. Namun masih akan ada esok hari dan juga lusa.
Yes, masih ada 2 hari kesempatan untuk bisa mendapatkan skin gratis untuk seluruh yang ada di MPL Playoff di sini di Velodrome Jakarta. Wah, jadi pokoknya harus datang nih langsung ke sini.
Betul sekali. Permainan kita telah usai. Namun final upper bracket masih akan terus berlangsung dalam Best of 5 Series. 2 game telah didapatkan oleh Fnatic Onic. Namun Evos Glory kita tahu mereka bukan tim yang bisa diam saja. Mereka akan meraungkah atau di sini akan tertunduk lemas oleh Fnatic Onic. Mari kita sambut lanjutan game ketiga untuk final upper bracket.
Will we have the same result as the first match of Kick versus BTR, the second match of Onic versus Evos.
Another 3-0?
Yeah, might be.
Wow.
It's a possibility, a big possibility.
Yeah, I mean,
For real.
2-0 right now. At this point, I think we need new ways to communicate with everyone out there, Chefin.
Yeah, we also need some entertainment. Rashi, what do you got?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
What do I got? Well,
What do
I
you
got
got?
this. I got the Samsung phone.
Samsung.
Right? I guess a nifty trick I can show you, Chevin, is this AI interpreter that Reptar was using earlier.
Oh.
Right? We'll go with Korean for now. Give me a sentence. What you think?
I love my mom.
Okay. So we go here. We just input those words in Indonesian, of course.
In Indonesian, and it's going to translate to Korean.
Aku cinta mama saya.
Oh.
And just like that, you're Korean.
Just like that. Wait, Chefin, now you can rizz up, all the Korean girls you want.
Well,
Exactly.
maybe you two guys can pass as a Korean, but I don't think so for me.
Why not? I mean, well, you have the language down, right?
Right.
I don't have
The Korean is a state of mind.
Yeah, I mean, also, right, you can maybe
modify.
What? Modify? No. I was about to say, you can win games and then flex later with your Samsung S24. And with the translation, you can translate to Korean. You can also translate this promo code that you'll find on the internet when you actually buy the phone into your pockets, because that promo code will get you a 40% discount on Samsung Care Plus and cashback promos up to 2 million rupiah.
Imagine if you're going to Korea,
Okay.
you're playing Mobile Legends in Korean server, and you want to trash talk in Korean.
And exactly.
As easy as that.
And what's really cool about this feature, right? It says it's an AI translator, and so with different kind of words, right? Even though you don't go with the textbook, sometimes with interpreters, with translators, if you go with the textbook sentences, which sounds weird, right? No one talks like that.
Yep.
Then it works. But then if you talk with with the cool kids slang, usually it doesn't really work that well. But with the Samsung interpreter, that's why it's called an interpreter, not a translator. It's just that good. We've tried it again and again, and it hasn't failed us just yet.
Well, it's as easy as scanning the QR code or visiting the website, but I don't know the website, so Chefin, what's the website?
The website is checked at samsung.com/ID. As easy as that to get Samsung Galaxy S24 series, and also interpreter to talk with Arashi in Japanese, and also Japanese.
Japanese.
Is there Japanese there?
I don't think so, man. Japanese is an exclusive language for the Mobile Legends English broadcast generally, the international broadcast. Shout out to all you yappers out there. We know you guys are watching.
Yeah, you know what I say basically on my stream? You want to yap, but if you keep on yapping and you only yap lies, that's bad. So yap facts.
Yes, yap facts.
I don't think that counts as yapping.
What?
Yapping
no, if you're
facts?
yapping, but if you're stating facts, then it's good.
Oh, that counts as yapping still?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's yapping. As long as you keep talking, you're yapping.
So what
We're
qualifies
back
as
yet,
yapping?
bro.
Is it
It's
unnecessary?
taking
we're
so
doing right
long.
now?
Holy
That's
fuck,
yapping, bro.
bro. We're fine,
We're
yeah.
fluent in Japanese.
Dude, I'm just
We're
waiting,
yappers.
man.
We are certified professional yappers.
I laid down in
You got me
bed.
to yap.
I'm tired.
Exactly. All right.
We also get paid to look at TVs
Why
that
Japanese?
read us
Okay.
ad-libs. And it
You
cannot
wanna see
be
the
as
chat?
easy without the
Oh, yeah,
Samsung
you're right.
TV
I
that
don't
we
want
have
to.
in
I
front
wanna
of us
sleep.
for us to read these ad-libs.
I didn't even bring my glasses, and I can still see what the TV said to me, man. Like, still crystal clear. I'm nearly blind. Not just kidding. I don't want to. What? But still, yeah, I can read that just fine. Having an intense gaming session, but experiencing constant like mobile gaming is better on TV. Whoa! How do you do that? So you just put your phone?
Yeah, just connect.
You connect
Connect
it,
the
man.
TV via Bluetooth or something?
Have you ever played Mobile Legends on the widescreen, my
yeah.
guy?
Oh, man.
Bro, you're missing out. That is an
Fuck.
experience, man. It just feels so good. You lay back, you relax, and you have like a massive screen. It's like a cinematic experience.
The thing is, right, you can do that with many TVs, but what's special about the Samsung TV here is there's a FreeSync Premium Pro and Motion Accelerator Turbo Pro from Neo QLED that makes movement smoother and it prevents stuttering.
Oh, wow.
So usually when you play games on the TV, it stutters, but not with the Samsung Neo QLED Super Smart TV.
Sleep well? I didn't even really sleep, bro. I just laid in bed.
Even my phone right now, I don't
I
have
didn't
a
sleep at
Samsung
all.
S24. It always stutters. So
Sleep
imagine-
stream, bro. I'm considering it.
So
I was
if
just laying on the bed. That's
plug
next time I could
into
set up
Samsung
here.
TV, it won't stutter? Is that what it is?
Plug it,
I was
and
intending to
if
turn
you
the camera on
connect,
today,
if
guys.
it's not like a
Here I am
cabled,
sleeping,
a
but why would I do that for
wired
free?
Connection, it still runs smooth, man. You gotta try it out.
Oh, I do that for free, bro.
It's life-changing.
Yeah, speaking of smooth right now, Onic is having a smooth series 2-0 and
Okay.
to capitalize on that with the momentum to make it 3-0 and secure the MSC spot in Riyadh. The first time ever Mobile Legends, is it mid-season cup right now or still Southeast Asian Cup? Mid-season cup held on a region outside of Southeast Asia.
Yep.
How
Exactly.
hype is that, man?
That's why the name has changed. But you gotta start asking yourself. I mean, Mirko, what do you think about this? Like, is this a styles make matchups kind of situation, or is it just literally the atas langit?
Fast one start. Oh, it started. Let's go. I came back at the perfect time. Let's fucking go, bro.
Onic.
Dang.
Tainang. Look at that. The bands is already different. Alpha and X.
Alpha man, interesting.
For Coach, yep. That is something that you won't see ever again, probably in MPL Indonesia playoffs. That is very unique. So that kind of signifies that maybe Coach Yep wants to secure this Fredrin first. Or maybe a box shoot.
They've also forced away the chip ban by banning the Lo Yi, right? If Onic can do that without global presence, imagine if they had global presence. Now though, the Angela finally, for a long time.
Wait.
Earlier we saw Yasu, now we get
Angela first pick?
Coincidence? I don't think so.
What?
Ling is open, you know.
The Ling is open.
And that'll basically force Evos Glory to either pick it up themselves.
No, I don't think so.
Or leave it open. You want to leave it open? It's different now.
That's kinda
than the
crazy,
Ling.
first pick
Remember,
Angela.
If you try to invade the Ling, there's that change in invades as well, and the Barats, something that is used to
Bro, you just say
counter
Angela's
the Ling,
hot. What's wrong
has
with you,
also
man?
been nerfed clear speed-wise. They don't go for the Ling, not yet. At least they go for the
Wait.
they do. Roger and the
What?
Ling, they need to take it away, right? Because
They
it would be
take
too
the
lethal
Ling.
if they give over the Angeling.
That's
to the man,
crazy.
the myth, the
They
legend,
just
the
take
god
the Ling.
on Assassins. Not Kyrie.
There's still Nolan, you know.
Interesting.
Julian is not out of the table because Julian syncs really well with an Angela. It's a hero that's in your face, has some kind of lifesteal and spell vamp. It's perfectly synced with what they have right now. But maybe way too early in the first phase.
My main question right here for Evos, right, is they went for the lane, but are they ready for the response?
CC and Claude, both very good, very good Angela heroes.
Coach Yeb.
Intriguing.
And with the Roger and Ling already there, there's just
Coach
little
Yeb.
flex available for Evos to try and play some mind games, and that's usually a very tough situation to be up against for Onic, because they usually read into and already prepare so far ahead. But one more pick here for Evos. What will it be to try and round this out? Is it going to be the mid laner first? They're going to require some kind of wave clear if they want to avoid getting invaded, even though that is no longer as reliable.
It would be a really solid pick to punish some of the invades or some of the dives from Onic. And also, could way to punish Angela if she does go
Yeah.
but I don't think that's
No
gonna be
one
the
can
case
take
here.
you from me.
Onic, though, just remember, this Angela can still be flex, either roam or the mid lane for Sans, but gotta be honest with you, I don't like Sans Angela.
But do you like Keyboy Angela?
Not really, but still, I prefer it on Keyboy.
Okay.
Hilda, they're not gonna
Keyboy,
Hilda
Foxy gets banned out.
because
So for Onic, for Fnatic
the-
Onic, in the first phase, they picked up the Angela and they picked up two.
they have Angela.
amazing
You don't
picks
really
that
want to Angela Hilda mid. It's kind of
buy that Angela. So now, what other picks do Fnatic Onic want to take? Currently, they are lacking a lot of CC, even though they have CC. You know, like
Right, literally CC, not crowd control. We'll see. I think the Yutong was something that was used extensively back during the reign of this Angela. But as you mentioned, Mirko, some kind of crowd control might be preferable here. Final ban for Onic is going to be the Valentina. They're going to go with some massive, big ultimate here that they are not willing to let go, to give to Evos.
Now, Evos has the first pick in the second phase. Ruby still a flex. Roger, not so much. He's stuck on the gold lane for Brands. Maybe something that can enhance the potential of the Ling. What's the heroes?
yeah. I'll wait till I see the whole comp before I say anything on comps, because it's like you gotta have a comp playing around the Ling when you pick Ling.
But only with the
We'll see what
Ruby as the
happens, you know what I'm
pickup
saying?
tool. What kind of damage can they be able to, will they be able to do? And who will be the main target? It's gonna be a Nana out of nowhere, man. When is the last
Do
time we
you
saw
want to
this?
be friends with
Season, it's been a
Nana?
long time, and this is the first time that it's made its
Clockun
appearance in the
with the
playoffs
Nana.
of Season 13.
What's the plan here? I mean, it does suggest with the Ruby, but who do you want to go for, and what's the execution, Arashi?
Well, it's clear, first of all. It's crowd control, like we were talking about earlier. It's a big amount of damage because of the Molina's Blitz, the ultimate that does so much damage and also can stun.
Evos really accepted their fate. Yeah, we'll see.
Fnatic Onic wants to go for that massive dive and jump towards the backline. In theory, that's what it's gonna
the
be.
Julian
But
again!
the Julian
Holy shit, it's the Julian again.
It's an assassin versus an assassin. People, cheer up! Finally, we got one in the playoffs at that. And that's gonna
Assassin
be a
versus assassin.
Rome Edith.
Yeah,
Only an Endo.
and you got what you didn't wish for, Sheffin. It's Sans on the Angela, but you got the Julian. So
Yeah.
are you happy with this, or are you still unhappy that Sans is on an Angela?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Okay.
I just want to see Kyrie and Assassin. It's always a joy to watch.
We have to see Annabelle, one of the new kids on the block when it comes to those assassin picks. Can he match up right here to technically something of an assassin? And as we are approaching with all these exciting picks, we can hear the fans come alive. The fans of Evos were seeming discouraged, but someone from the audience walked up and gestured, called them out. Yo, we're losing right here. We need you. And here they are, cheering once more. Cheering.
Oh, the Dream Tigreal. Holy fuck.
With the Tigreal in tow. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay. I hope Evos can win this game. Make it an interesting series, you know?
An unbelievable play. 4-man implosion in the Lord Pit that saved Evos' game and get them to this place against BTR. Looking at the statistics, Arashi, well, I think it's dominated by the left side, which is Onic, right?
Left side would be Onic. They really seem to have a lot more tools in the bag. Evos are gonna have to try and
Would be
find
a
something
shame.
of a wombo combo, but they do have the
I bet this match on Evos.
match that macro play.
Let's see, bro. Let's see.
Onic wins in rotations. Evos wins in all-out mobility, and if there's anyone that can do it against Onic, it has to be Annabelle.
One more game is what Fnatic Onic needs to be able to qualify
5 seconds
or
till the
try
enemy reaches
their
the
wits
battlefield.
again in MSC 2024. Let's see if they can do this. It is game 3 of Evos Glory versus Fnatic Onic.
Fnatic Onic and Evos
Crowd
Glory.
just nervous with excitement. Let's see. Battle of the Assassin, especially for Annabelle with the Ling, without really a lot of ways for Onic to try and disrupt that farming pattern. We'll see how it goes. Two members in the mid lane duking it out. That seems to be a pattern we're seeing once more. Ludpi in this matchup though, CC against the Ruby.
Fluffy struggling, bro.
At least initially for now, it's gonna be Ludpi able to go in aggressively. Later on, it might be a whole different story. Take a look at the emblems by Games Max right here. See Brandt with the Master Assassin trying to finally wrestle away some control in that gold lane. For Clockun, it's gonna be the Rupture. He wants that extra bit of damage initially, but look at this.
Sans taking some damage.
So active here.
Kyrie as
Kyrie
well.
going
Gets
for
the
some
chain
chip.
down, the enhanced scythe too, and Dreams.
Dreams just gonna back
Shred
off.
it down
Oh
to
wait.
very, very low.
Annabelle.
Jumping up,
Key
Keyboy gets called on, but
boy.
extra shatter. Forced to use the Temper of the Blades. Meanwhile, CW in the bottom lane. Annabelle picks up the Defiant Blades.
Did he mean to go on Keyboy there? I feel like Annabelle wanted to go on Kyrie. Why Keyboy?
The young gun of Evos. Even
I think he meant to go for
using the
Kyrie.
blade in the front in the turret aggro plays there and taking some damage. Very, very aggressive in the early game, and that spells some trouble for Onic.
At least dive CW, you're kind of right.
Interesting to see. The fact
Still was pretty low there.
was level 4 earlier, and he really tried to leverage the situation, force a fight to happen before Kyrie can reach his ultimate at level 4. For Julian, it's a whole different story with how the skills work. So right now on the top side, it's Sans and Ludpi trying to make something happen. And you can see the shadow, the match
Fluffy.
coming in from Sans.
Already level 4
No.
secured for this guy. I believe that was the ammo finder.
If he hooked and flickered back Loop P, they probably could have killed him.
Wasted. Now Kyrie.
Lane did get his red. Animal did get red. Sans the ult on Loopy. Hardguard only on CC, or only on Nana though. Keyboy 1 HP. Kyrie will not get the retry. Clockun will fall. Kyrie might go invade the blue. He definitely will.
It's a 2-for-1 for Onic. They get
Dreams, I think, has ult.
Maybe the purple, maybe both.
Oh,
no retry on Annabelle, no retry on
Annabelle, Sans. Wow. So it looks like it's already over, bro.
An all-out victory for Onic right here, winning out in all the engagements. Even when their members get low, they were able to, like Keyboy, almost taken out by Annabelle there, gets out with the Primal Wrath, and Clockun on the Nana. You have to remember, the Molina, the passive, that second chance at life no longer gives you movement speed, so now it's a lot easier to punish and chase down once it gets popped. He has to try and get it in the middle of a fight to get full value, and Dreams on the Tigreal. This is looking difficult.
Kills for his turtle. Yeah, I don't looking shaky on the link, not gonna lie. He is looking shaky. But he is not looking very calm, cool, collected link right now.
A lot of damage, but look at this.
Oh, Dreams, 2-man ults. 1 kill. Dreams, 1 HP. Will die. 2 kills though. Sans Keyboy. Kyrie alone.
Gets the chain onto Clockun.
We'll be fine though. Pretty good for Evos. Pretty good. 2 for 1.
Dreams making plays once again.
Shut up!
This might be the winning formula that they're looking for.
My cat won't stop meowing, man.
From Dreams, because time to time again, this guy has been one of the core members, one of the most important members of Evos in this kind of situation.
And the usual logic still stands. If you can get an engage
Oh,
onto the end.
oh, Brands.
The Brands Airlines taking flight right here, but CW is ready to trade around as the Onic jump on.
Dreams.
Oh, enhanced sight to
1 HP. Will fall. Kyrie with the hard guard on him.
Without the Primal Wrath even.
Okay.
Now, with 1 man down,
I guess
Kyrie once again has the
Annabelle
control
will
on
not
the turtle.
contest.
Things are looking really good for Onic, as Annabelle has to be forced to use the.
Oh, Brands.
That one.
Brands is dead here, bro. Where's the team?
We were talking about earlier, but Brands.
He has to give us up. That's so bad. That's so bad for Brands. Like, I just gave CW and Kyrie so much gold. Oh, Keyboy's pretty deep though. Oh, Keyboy's dead. Goodbye. Okay, trade.
Evo strike back.
Bit too much resource, but it is a kill nonetheless on towards Keyboy. It is a gold secured for your team. We'll take that.
Wait, Loopy.
Loopy trying to go 1v1 and secure this one from Annabelle.
Nah, Animal cannot kill Loopy.
Wow.
But Animal's getting some gold there. Top side. Clearing the waves. Selfish to play mid lane, let Annabelle farm.
Absolutely feeling it right now. Seeing their team take all the control to see if Evos can find something with Annabelle making the plays happen now. Matching up to Loopy 1v1.
That tower is very low. I don't care really let it go under.
Fnatic Onic are just pressuring the members of Evos away from their own turrets.
Keyboy and CW in the
I think Dreams got that. Funny.
And once again, Mr. Kyrie Rayos Del Sol with the Holy Crystal first item. Wow.
Borax for Loopy, done already as well. Keyboy.
Loopy's going for a hard damage build. Berry Hammer or Orax. Oh damn.
One of these days, one of those enhanced chains will be followed up by a massive play from Onic. That is what they have to be careful about.
Dreams taking big damage. Oh, Dreams. I don't like this though. It's so forced. Oh, there goes Annabelle. Brands can't even do anything. What is Brands even doing, bro? He's walking nowhere. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's so over. That was such a messy fucking fight from Evos. It was so messy. That was insanely messy. It's over, bro. I just watched Brands like walk around and do nothing for like a solid 30 seconds there.
The turret aggro, incredibly dominant in the opposing side of the map. They're just better.
Yeah, I think it's just better. Holy hit, holy hell.
But the spacing was so good, Kyrie avoided it. And now even with 2 members, Loopy stands his ground. Is it a bit too much that he can chew?
Curtain calls, the hard guard still in place, and now he decides to pop it
in. Ammo does.
Loopy just dodges away from it, and now threatens Annabelle, threatens Dreams. Sans gets up. Dreams able to pull him back into the arena. Blitz for a bit, but Sans was able to purify out. Now Lupi again.
Wow, I didn't even die.
It's a 2v4 up top. And they've been able to escape. And I'm offended, baited out. Sans still trying to survive, and
Sans will die. The Clockman's dead as well. So is Fluffy in a second here. Jesus, bro. Jesus, it's almost a 1K per minute gold lead. It's 6K gold lead at 7 minutes. Oh, rip Evos. Rip Evos. Julian damage is pretty nuts, though.
How do you even deal with this?
Julian damage is pretty nuts.
The Fragile Oasis completed with the time, the cooldown item as well for Sans. The fleeting time. There's just going to be more and more plays happening right here. If Evos don't catch a value member like Kyrie, like Sans, it's looking bleak, man, as Keyboy.
It's looking Jover.
Doing everything.
Incredible, man. That dive in the mid lane was like, I don't see any other team in Indonesia.
GG, right? Looks pretty GG.
Because of the personality that they have, Keyboy might be eyeing for a CC here.
Hunting Annabelle. Keyboy tried to predict the pinch poise on Onward as well. Look at Annabelle's energy, though. He's trying to run away. He's trying to fly away. He does in the end, but even then, it's scary.
A perfect
looking pretty doomed for Evos.
Edith edition, light exclusive with Edith's special voice.
They called it, man, earlier on before Edith was even in the picture. You're seeing a lot of Ediths being picked in the playoffs. They had that foresight for sure. And even
Kyrie foresight of Holy Crystal, actually? Yeah, how interesting.
We see the Julian, the Megumi Julian, just absolutely wrecking
Probably with the new scaling on Julian's autos. It's like, I guess it's strong.
Playing Annabelle, denying his plays as well. Now Dreams goes for Lupi.
He has the vengeance, has the hard guard. He baited in so many abilities. Brats can't even get him. An implosion as well, but he gets caught.
Nah, implosion doesn't matter.
The curtain calls, locks them down.
Nobody dies, but Dreams uses ults and flicker. And then Brent's purified. And Onic, they only use vengeance. So it's like, those are two pretty big resources.
9 minutes. This is looking like prime Onic right now. They're trying to resurrect
9K, 9 minutes.
The quills that they have with this composition.
I'm offended.
Wait.
Flicker combo. What Dreams?
Flicker combo. Keyboy will live. Actually, Annabelle will get the pick off. Will not be able to get out though. 1 for 2 trade.
1 for 1. It's only for 1.
And the Lord is coming down now.
How do they bait them out?
Can they defend? Kyrie does so much damage to the base, by the way.
Even though that was initiated by Evos.
Oh, Clockman.
That CW is going wild with a blazing duet. Going back to the battle mirror image. The base is wide.
It's over. Holy shit, 10 minutes, 11K gold lead. I think that's the fastest game in playoffs yet. That's the fastest game in playoffs yet.
And they were right. Welcome to the Fnatic Onic era.
God damn. Brand's mom about to cry? Jesus, bro. Onic is actually a different beast, bro. They played so good. They actually played so good this series. Onic was playing really choppy up until now. This series is definitely the best Onic has played so far.
Title of the world player, Fnatic Onic, dominant, dynamite, detonate on Evos.
Say what you want now. To all the doubters who say that Onic were on a downward slope, who said that Kyrie is no longer the best. What do you have to say now?
I gotta show Albert. Yeah, Albert's really contributing a lot here.
2-3 zeros in this day. Every opponent that the finalist of MPL Indonesia Season 12 has been decimated.
Albert MVP, guys, for real. Albert MVP. Lower bracket today? No, tomorrow is lower bracket finals, and I think the day after is grand finals. I believe. Tomorrow lower bracket finals, day after grand finals.
Back to back to back. Quadruple pound. Riyadh pound. The Sky Kings. When you think there's no way for them to transcend, when we think they've
Was today 2-3-0s? No, the Geek 3-1 to BTR, right? It wasn't a 3-0.
Find a way to end their own era.
Right? Am I wrong?
Start anew.
And you can't complain about the results. It's the Onic fans.
Geek 3-0? Oh, they did 3-0. Okay. So 2-3-0s today.
This was
The first day of 2-3 of sweeps. The first day of sweeps.
massive match.
Bro, ain't warring today. Holy fuck, bro.
And Onic
Bro,
literally
Evos versus Geek tomorrow. I don't know who I want to win. I think Geek wins. Evos looks shaky today.
The Evos fans.
I think Geek wins tomorrow. Shit.
Because now that they are in the depths of the lower brackets, the god of hell in the lower brackets is smiling. He's laughing. That villain Arko Peloyski
Geek wins.
is ready.
We will have an interview with the winners of this match, Fnatic Onic, with Bude Clara and Monica Conado in a second.
Dengan Evos Glory, hari ini kita melihat bahwa era Fnatic Onic masih ada. Wow, yang mana tentunya ini menurunkan
Remember my dono asking for Julian debut when? Ulti from like 30 minutes ago. Haha, I don't even remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Dono. I'm so out of it right now. It's a super chat from Ulti.
dari Evos Glory, tapi kali ini mari kita sambut.
Was I asleep?
Inilah dia. Perwakilan
Chat's gonna go wild again? Who knows?
untuk MSC
Where are them moms at, bro? I'm done, man.
Mari
I'm done.
berteriak tepuk tangan untuk Fnatic Onic.
Calm down, my man.
Wow, amazing, congratulations guys. Menjadi perwakilan dari MSC 2024, ini juara bertahan kita sejak MSC 2023 our champion, dan sekarang kalian berhasil mengamankan tiket sekali lagi menuju MSC. Bagaimana rasanya?
Tes.
Nyala, ini memang Sonic keras banget, nyala.
Why do I keep hearing S?
Ya senang banget kita bisa ke Saudi juga. Dan ya
Oh yeah, they're guaranteed
masih
MSC now.
ada sisa match final, kita bakal ngasih yang terbaik lagi di final.
Nice, Onic MSC.
Indonesia lagi dan lagi. Kalian menjadi bisa dibilang
Albert's still alive, bro.
MSC 2024.
He said test. Oh,
Menjadi langganan itu sendiri. Apakah itu sebuah
bro, I
keuntungan buat
don't
kalian
know.
gak sih
I'm
nantinya?
like so out of it.
Pasti karena ini juga hasil kerja keras kami beberapa bulan ini. Jadi ya bersyukur aja bisa ke MSC lagi.
Bersyukur bisa ke MSC lagi karena seperti yang Bude bilang ya, ini langganan dan
Go to sleep, main.
Fnatic Onic berarti ini udah
Yeah, Chad. Where's Loopy? Bro, I don't fucking know.
MSC. Ini yang terbaik
Where is
di
Loopy?
seluruh
Loopy said I gotta pee.
Luar biasa untuk
Bro.
Fnatic Onic. Dan tentunya kalau MSC 2023 kemarin selain menjadi champion, ada Keyboy yang menjadi finals MVP. Keyboy, gimana rasanya kembali lagi di panggung MSC? Setelah tahun kemarin kamu menjadi finals MVP. Gimana nih, Keyboy kan season MSC 2023 menjadi finals MVP dan sekarang kembali lagi di panggung MSC.
Ya kalau dari gua seneng banget sih, kayak bisa masuk lagi, apalagi ke Riyadh kan. Pasti happy lah, soalnya dari kita semua berharapnya
Echo
yang terbaik
strong.
selalu. Kayak kerja keras kita.
We're gonna have the Echo Onic rematch in MSC,
Mungkin
guys.
belum kelar lah, masih ada trofi
The
yang
Echo
belum diangkat.
Onic rematch.
Masih mencari trofi. Mengingat kita di final upper bracket ini, kalian seperti bermain dengan cukup berbeda.
What are the groups getting decided? Bro, the groups are getting decided after all the teams qualify.
Cukup kejar-kejaran, tapi kali
You think it's gonna be decided right now? I think even after this, MPL Singapore has to finish. And then I think when MPL Singapore finishes, they'll probably pull for groups.
Bagaimana kalian mempersiapkan
That's probably when it'll be
ini?
known.
Sedemikian rupa mendominasi. Apa yang sudah kalian siapkan?
But they gotta pull for groups after all the teams
Kalau
qualify.
persiapan katanya dari coach siap sih. Semua dari
Chat,
coach
like the
yang
stream,
ngatur
sub, all good stuff. Appreciate the support. Wild card, dude. When does the wild card even take place for that?
Boleh dua-duanya.
Does it take place soon?
Tapi semuanya kita tahu bahwa
You gonna watch my PL Singapore? Hell no, bro.
adalah mungkin orang yang akan
I wanna fix my sleep schedule.
kepala cerdas ini,
I'm so tired.
luar biasa ini
I'm
gimana
tired of
sih
this shit.
membuat semuanya
28th June. Wait, that ass?
ini di mana final upper bracket 3-0 kalian dapatkan.
Oh, bro, wild card's like right before the actual MSC. Holy shit.
Preparasi seperti apa untuk anak-anak ini?
I didn't realize that. Wild card's on the 28th and the 3rd of July is the first day of MSC.
Jadi kan kayak banyak tim-tim lain yang berkembang juga kan season ini. Jadi kayak mereka kan menganggap mereka kuat, ya kita harus lebih kuat gitu aja sih. Mindsetnya kayak gitu lah. Jadi udahan main tim kuat-kuatnya, kita yang terkuat.
Yang terkuat, tapi tentunya ada Lutfi yang pertama kali akhirnya ini merasakan turnamen internasional.
Katanya Boots
apa
yang
apa tuh?
Karena kan katanya Boots yang ngajarin Lutfi. Boots ngajarin apa aja ke Lutfi, Boots? Apa Coach Boots? Apa yang kamu
It teases you before the real deal. Yep.
Ini setiap coach harus berbicara, Boots.
Apa Bunda, sorry.
Kata Lutfi yang membantu dia itu adalah Boots juga, Coach Boots khusus untuk Lutfi. Apa sih yang kamu bisikin ke Lutfi? Mungkin di playoff ini.
Boleh dong di spill sampai
This is Lupi's first playoffs.
pertama kali langsung masuk playoff.
Why are they wearing different jackets?
MSC 2024.
Yang pasti mainnya have fun aja, enjoy, terus tenang, lu jago soalnya.
Loh, itu dari Coach Boots ya. Coba kita konfirmasi nih ke Lutfi-nya. Lutfi, benar nggak sih? Bisikan-bisikan dari seorang Coach Boots kepada
Alright, chat, I'm done. I don't care who's MVP. That was such a stomp of a game.
Apa,
I'll see you all tomorrow. I sleepy.
Gak diajak pulang.
I wanna go.
Terus berarti pulang. Memang agak militer ya.
So you?
Agak militer.
Oh my! I almost on my phone.
Coach Yep, I want to ask you, Coach
Hope you
Yep.
guys all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Like the stream, sub as well, all that good stuff. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.